It's a lot of cards.
It's a lot of cards. Okay, so in this region of the Silver Tower, the champions' foes seemed especially well armed. They bore exquisitely ornate blades and were weighted down with glittering armour and bags of riches. After battling through another wave of these gaudily attired enemies, the champions reached a perfectly circular sphere whose walls were liquid steel. A single slender bridge of elaborate worked copper arced out into the echoing chamber. At the end of it was a rippling disc of gold, hovering in the air like a curtain dancing in the breeze. Here, it seemed, was a portal. Behind them, the champions heard another great host of enemies gathering to attack. Preferring the unknown to such heavily armed attacks, the guardians fled along the copper bridge and plunged through the liquid gold beyond. So began their next trial. To prepare the exploration deck for this trial, take the 9 exploration tiles marked with the shaman icon and return the rest of the box. Find the fighting pit. There's the fighting pit. This trial's grand chamber card, right? Okay, and shuffle it together with 2 other random cards. Now I'm going to take this one and this one. I'm going to put these 3 together and I'm going to mix them up so there's no way I can know which one's which. Put this stack of 3 cards next to the ingress chamber as exit to begin the deck. Then shuffle the remaining cards and pop them on top to complete it. That is it. Right, so somewhere the end chamber is in there somewhere, and then this lot is going to go on top. Are we ready, Blake? Yeah.
You seem like you might have just come down here.
Asleep.
Yeah.
Did Mum say, go down and play with them, Blake?
No.
Oh, you decided to come down yourself. That's good. There's always time for more Minecraft, mate. Right, I'm going to cut these in half. There we go.
To play?
Yeah, we can roughly get it, can't we? Okay, cool. So the first thing to do is, why don't you be the first player, Blake? We'll start with you. So first thing to do is to roll your destiny dice. Let's see what happens with the destiny dice. Do we get an immediate encounter?
No.
No, we get 4s though. And 4s, I don't think there's anything bad on it. 4s
Well, we
are
have got quite a lot of stuff now.
a boon. We get Tweak. So Tweak has appeared in the little place of this. There he is. There's Tweak. If any 4s are discarded and there are any adversaries on the board with a vigor of 3 or so Tweak doesn't appear. Go on, Tweak. Off you go. There's no bad guys on the table, so he won't appear. Right. What do you want to do? Roll your 4 dice. Yeah.
Got 2, 1, 3, 4. So I guess I'm gonna
Explore.
explore.
Okay. So the first room we're exploring is the mysterious vortex, which is this one. There we go. Now there's no exit out of here, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing we're going in the vortex. Like some hideous optical illusion, everything in this chamber stretched and ran like tallowing towards a roaring maelstrom that spanned and whirled around. Place the exploration cards next to the chamber. Models cannot move into the vortex space. So there. If there are no adversaries on the board at the end of the round, the heroes can leap into the vortex. If all of them agree to do so knowingly, there is unlikely to be a way back. If they do this, read passage 86. We haven't got a choice. We're definitely jumping in there.
Is there a portal?
There is a portal, but currently I'm not rolling on any encounter table.
Okay.
There's no encounter table for me to roll on. So at the moment, there's no monsters in there. We just walked into a room filled with. So you can.
I'm gonna enter.
Yeah. So you can. How far can you walk?
3.
1, 2, 3. And there's nothing stopping you from jumping in. There's no bad guys on the table.
Gotta wait until the end of our turn, right?
The heroes can leap into the vortex if all of them agree to do so. Yes.
Into the hole.
So you're going to jump. So literally, we're all just going to roll our dice and use some to basically move
Yep.
around. So that would be the end of an entire turn. So we didn't use any destiny dice or anything. The entire turn has ended like that. We could, before we jump in, search, because technically it's a room we've completed, and we could search for treasure.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
I think it
4
was
plus, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
James, yes.
No.
You.
Can I roll again?
No.
No, it was just a roll. 2. I don't get 1, and I don't get 1. So
Okay.
1 treasure card. 2. Now I haven't technically shuffled those, so hopefully they're already in some way
Okay, so I
shuffled.
got a luck stone. Discard this card after the destiny dice have been rolled to re-roll any of them. So I can
Nice.
re-roll some destiny dice.
Cool. Okay. So are we all agreeing to jump into the vortex?
Yes, we've got no
Woo!
choice.
Right, I shall now read passage 86. Oh, hang on.
Hello, Dad.
Hello.
I just was going to ask. I've got they've announced today. You know that race that I'm the picture thing for. It's going to be going ahead on the 27th of June.
Right.
It's all outdoors. I didn't know how you feel. 27th of June. You should have.
Well, I don't need to be. Why does it matter for me? I don't need to be there, do I?
I know, but just because I feel like I'm really going back to doing normal stuff without you having that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm alright.
It's a really long race. It's good for training for London, and I absolutely love it to death.
Alright, trouble. See you later. Alexa, end the call. Okay, what am I reading? Page 86.
You gave the Sigma a clear base. That looks quite good.
Yes, because he only gets used in this game. I was going to do it to the others, but they do get used in other games.
Yeah, maybe not.
Okay. With prayers to their gods, the champions stepped off the brink and plunged into the whirling maelstrom below. Colours and lights flashed past them, while a storm of half-glimpsing images and cacophonous sounds filled their minds to bursting. It was over as quickly as it begun. The vortex spiraled the champions out into some new, mysterious reach of the Silver Tower. Set aside the heroes and this chamber's exploration deck, then clear away all the chambers. So it's good that we pulled this right at the beginning, basically. Because now all that's happened is all of this is now gone. And we're just going to have a new tile. So that might have been, it would have been more fun to pull that when you're like 5 tiles in or something, but never mind. We got it straight away. But almost it's like the story. We ran across the bridge and jumped in through the portal. So in that way, it's exactly like the passage we read. Start with the room up player, going clockwise. Each player sets plays 6 exploration deck, starting with the room up player. Oh, and then so we're basically here again. Yeah, we basically came through the portal and almost at the beginning again. So where do you want to go? So you're the room up. Well, actually, he's the room up player. So he's going to go next. So I'm going to stick him at the front. Wrong way around, isn't it? Yeah, wrong way around. So I'm going to stick him at the front, and then he would have gone, and then you would have gone, and then Blake would have gone. Do you care which side? Okay. And that's it. That was the first chamber. That's not much, but it's a very odd way to start the game.
It just looks like we've never done a turn.
It looks like, yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the start of the stream, guys.
Back to the beginning again. The Silver Tower is a weird time loop.
Yeah.
Okay. No double ones or double sixes. In fact, no doubles at all. So all of those are usable. As Destiny dice. So the Lord of Plagues gets terrible rolls as he always does.
Does seem to have really bad luck.
Yeah. And he will step through that portal. So he's going to use that 1 to do that. A sickening turn. Okay, so this looks like it's a long flat. There it is. It looks like this. That's a portal there.
This looks very cool.
It's got teeth.
Yeah.
This can go away because we've done that now. Great was the champions' horror as they crawled through the pulsating gullet of a demonic beast. The stench was beyond description, and dripping acid sizzled in every footprint they left behind. Roll on encounter table C. So this is 2d6 a 6 and a 4. So C. Oh no, it's just 1d6. Sorry, I'll re-roll. 5. 1 Tanzagor per player. So the Tanzagors are these guys. So
This is quite a thin corridor.
Yeah, it is,
You
isn't it?
can definitely kind of bottle these guys up.
So these guys are all going to come out as close to the portal as possible. So I'm going to stick one right in my face right there, and one behind. There you go. These guys are all nicely. Everything's painted. Hooray!
I know, look how nice they look.
It's nicer than playing with white or grey miniatures, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that. It's really cool.
Yeah, the clear bases I think work because you can see everything goes on underneath. Whenever your hero moves into an empty space in this chamber, roll a dice. On a 2 or 3, your action ends immediately. On a 1, your action ends and your hero suffers a wound. So this is tough to move in, yeah. So I'm not going to move because I've got a dude right in front of me, and I will use my I don't really have an awful lot, do I? No, I don't. 6s on it. So I'm going to hit him with my plague. I'll use my 3 to hit him with my plague-ridden great axe. So it's a 4+, and it misses. I'll use my 1 to hit with it again, and it hits with a 6, which if you roll a 6 or attack when using your plague-ridden great blade axe, the target suffers D3 wounds. So this guy's going to take, instead of 2 wounds, he's going to take 1 wound. So it actually takes less than what he would have done if he just hit for normal. So he's on. He's on. I'm gonna grab some extra dice.
Seems so great.
Yeah, you might be getting retired in this Lord of Plagues, because the Lord of Plagues is not actually that good. So that guy's on. He's taking 1
He
wound.
seems brilliant.
He's a cool model. He just sucks in this game.
Yeah.
He's got 5. So he's got 4. I'll put it on. I'll do wounds counting down. He's got 4 wounds left. And my last is a 5, so I'll use that to just smack him again, I guess. I get 4 this time, so he takes 2 more wounds, so he's down to 2 wounds. There we go. And that is my turn over and done with. The Knight Questor's going to go and get some better rolls. Well, actually, not that much better. 6, a 3, a 2, and a 1. I'll use the 1 to move into here.
Roll your dice.
Roll my dice. And take a wound.
And then else ends your turn.
It ends my turn and he takes a wound. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
I'm just a terrible roller.
Okay, my
Right,
turn.
your turn.
Let's get 4 6s.
Yeah, start blasting this room with magic.
I'll take that. Okay, so
Whilst you're doing your turn, I'm just going to tell people we're streaming.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm going to cast Vermintide with a 3 plus to hit, and I miss. I get a 2. Next, I'm going to take a 1 and a 2 from the Destiny dice pool, and I'm going to cast Concentrate twice on this dice to bring it up to a 6. Alright. I'm then going to cast Vermintide again, and I get a 6. So
Nice.
that is going to do D3 wounds to all enemies, and I get 4, so that's 2 wounds. So this guy dies, and I think they're all down to, is it 4 health?
So the ones with a shield have got 7 health, and the ones without shields have got 5 health. So,
Okay, so 2 wounds and everyone, that brings this guy down to 3.
so if we assume that's all that, then the one guy with a shield, he's on 5. Yeah. So if we put that there, okay, cool. Everyone else on 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you killed one. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
And then also, I since I rolled a
So
6.
don't forget to give yourself a renown for killing someone.
So since I got a 6, I can re-roll one of my hero dice and add that back.
Nice.
Okay, next I'm going to cast Warp Lightning on this guy here. 3 plus to hit. and it hits, it does D3 damage. So it's two damage to him.
Nice.
We might need another dice. This guy's on 1 health, that guy's on 3.
That guy's on 3 health, right? So I'll put a dice next to him. He's on 3.
Okay, next I'm gonna use this dice to cast Concentrate and bring this up to a 4, in which then I can cast Warp Lightning again. And it hits. It's gonna do 1 damage to him, which
Kills him. Nice. You're dead, dude.
Okay, that is the end of my turn.
Cool. Over to you, Blake. Time to get in there and do some damage.
Oh yeah, but you do have 3 Destiny dice.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Destiny dice.
Yeah, I used 2 during my turn.
Okay.
So you might as well take those.
You got a big turn coming up, and well, hopefully you don't trip over and die. You can move.
Yeah, I'll move.
Yeah.
1.
So 1,
Oh, that's 3 spaces.
2, 3. So you can move to there. Now you've moved. So you've now got to take that blue dice and roll it, and hope for not a one basically. You've got 2.
So
So
your turn still ends.
The turn ends.
Oh.
We're basically in this really boggy, horrible area, and every time we try and move through it, we get stuck on things or cramped up in things. Now, lucky you didn't roll a 1. I rolled a 1 and took a wound, and it still ended my turn. So that is the end of the turn. Now it's
is it when you move in, or just any time you move in?
it says when you move into a blank space.
Oh,
So he
that's
moved
horrible.
he moved into a blank space.
So yeah, every time you move then.
So now it's the enemy's turn. Yeah, pretty much any time you move. So the Tanzagors.
Oh, did their turns get ended?
No, that would be nice, wouldn't it? If they suffered the same issues that we suffered. But I guess they are part of this world, so they're more into it. Where's the monsters? Okay, behaviour table. They are going to do a 4. A 4 is a Bistrol Charge. Each Tanzagor moves towards the nearest hero, then each Tanzagor attacks with its Savage Blade if it's in range. So he's going to move to you, and he's going to move but not be able to attack. So it's just 1 attack on you, Blake, and it is 2 dice hitting on 3s. They both hit.
What's your defense?
3+.
So roll 2 dice. And you block them both. Nice. Good job tanking those.
3+.
Ruin mark player changes.
Blake's character is actually quite
Yeah, it's
strong.
pretty good character. Yeah. Can I have the Destiny dice, please? Thank you. No encounter, but there is a plus. There is 3s. If there are 3, if any 3s are discarded, then the heroes have 2 or more skill cards. Set up block as opposed to the hero with the most. Who's got the most skill cards? I think we've all got
I've got
2s, right?
Yeah, what is the...
You can't use, so heroes can't use skill cards with blot in the same
Doesn't
chamber.
even really matter.
So if we
It's like-
stick him in here,
yeah, put it in there.
we stick blots in there, you 2 can't, well these 2 can't until they move, but we can in here, so that's probably all that really matters.
Didn't you have some skill cards which can help buff people?
Yes, we should check those in a sec.
Yeah, we need to try and not forget about those last time.
So I've got Divine Will. Other players can re-roll attack rolls with a result of 1 if the hero's in the same chamber. And I've got Foresee. Put a stun mark on this card until the end of your round. While it is there, you can re-roll saves of 1. So it costs +2 to use it. And I'm Celestial, so everyone gets it. So that's worth me using if I've got a 2 that I've got nothing to do with. Cool. Okay, so I can only roll 3 dice because I've currently got a wound. I've got a 2, which I will probably use for that purpose, and 2 3s. So I am going to put a 2 on here, which means that everyone gets save rolls of 1 they can re-roll. I will also put my 3 on
Can
here
you,
to guard.
Can you attack diagonally?
As long as the squares are joined, yes.
So could you attack?
I can attack him, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm going to put myself on guard, right? And then because we can then choose that guy to attack me, and then I'm going to try and hit him with my Warblade, which I failed to do so. So that is the end of his turn. Over to you, James.
Okay. Oh, did we roll Destiny dice?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, alright.
That's why Blot appeared.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so One's a bit tough. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll use my dice first. I'm gonna use this to cast. To cast concentrate and bring this up to a 6.
Mhm.
Then I'll use the 6 to cast Vermintide, and this let's see if it hits. It hits.
Nice.
But it only does 1 damage.
Okay. So this guy's on 5 still, isn't he? And this guy's on 3. So he goes down to 2, and he goes down to 4. Okay.
Okay, I will then. I will then use this to cast concentrate and bring this up to a 4. And I will then cast Warp Lightning on him. And that goes off, and it does D3 damage, so 2 damage.
2 damage. So he's down to 2 life. There we go.
Right, I think I'll take this 4 here. That is, yeah. I can take
Yeah, that's
it
right.
to
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
highest.
Yeah.
Cast Warp Lightning.
Oh,
again.
nice.
And
Just saying we didn't do Vermintide, but never mind.
oh yeah, I can. So this will do D3 damage. So
Oh,
that's 2
exploded.
damage.
Exploded.
Now, because I got a 6 on that attack, I can use this ability to roll another hero dice, and I got a 3.
Is that enough for Warp Lightning?
No, just about.
You can't see him anyway, actually. So, because that's actually a wall there, so you can't see him.
Okay.
You could move,
I
or
can
you
move.
could,
Try and pick up that book.
yeah, try and pick up the book. So
I
you
do
need to
quite-
roll.
I do quite like these. So I'm gonna just move up to there,
Yeah.
and then pass my turn.
Okay, over to you, Blake. Roll your dice. Let's see if you can not trip over and go and kill that guy. Nice
That's very
rolls.
good.
That's very good rolls. Yeah. There is a 5 and a 1 in the Destiny dice. So if you want, you could use the 1 to move.
Yeah, use the 1 to move.
1 to move. So
Roll
roll
see
a
if
roll a
you're okay.
4. The rev. You need a. Yeah. That's fine. You're okay.
Yep.
I'm just going to save my dice.
Is it fine?
What did it say?
I think it might not be fine.
Okay, yeah, roll a dice. On a 2 or 3, your action ends immediately. So
Oh.
you're still stuck in the mud, basically. At least you moved.
So
Why do I get to keep this dice?
No, it says your action ends immediately. Well, it doesn't say no, it doesn't. It doesn't say your turn ends. It says your action ends.
Oh.
What would you read that as, James? So basically, I think it means you can only take 1 step. It just says action. The action was to move.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, it does make
Are
sense.
those 2 blocks?
Yeah, it doesn't say end your turn.
Yeah,
it just says.
definitely.
So the action you took was to move 4 squares, right? No, 3 squares.
Yeah.
But because you failed, your action ended immediately. So you took 1 step and then got stuck. So I think that's how that
Can I
is.
still attack him?
Yes,
of course.
yeah, you're connected to that square, so you can
Let's
certainly
just
hit him.
use let's just something more to plus to hit.
It's 2 damage instead.
Cool.
Well, it's 2 damage straight off.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just realised I got a point last round, and then
One dead dude.
Blake gets a point.
Cool.
Right, so you can still use your other dice to keep moving if you want.
Yeah.
Wait.
But each time you move, you've got to roll the dice, alright?
Yeah, and there is a chance of you taking damage.
Yeah, it's alright. We've got to get through this. We can't not get through it.
yeah.
So just
So that's a 5. So how many can you move? 3.
3.
1, 2, 3. So you're absolutely fine there.
Okay, thanks. Again.
Roll again. 2. So you move, but then you stop.
Okay. Well,
I
I'll
think you
use
should
my
just-
last
No, I
dice.
think you should pass. Wait until we all get round, because currently, if you open there, there's a whole bunch of enemies. We're gonna take a couple rounds to get to you, maybe.
Okay.
At
You're
worst.
gonna hold there, are you? Okay, right. So it's the Lord of Plagues. He's gonna go. It doesn't really matter what I roll. I'm just gonna use it to move. So I'm gonna try and move 3, and I move 1 and stop. Then I'm gonna move again, and I 1, 2, 3 move. Okay. Then I'm gonna move again, and I move and stop. Then I'm gonna use my last dice to move again. And I'm fine. So I am through. That's the end of the turn. Enemies get a turn. There's no enemies. So new turn. So you look at the token, new destiny dice, and away we go. As long as we don't get an encounter. Oh, that's close. But we've got all separates.
Yeah.
Takes you longer to look at them when they're like, you're like, oh, is there a double in there? I can't quite tell.
Yeah, I think we're all good there. That's good. That's cool. Okay. So,
You drink Coke like it's water. It's gone. It's gone.
Can I plan that after we finish?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to move, and I can move for 4.
We can do a bit of a retro gaming session if you want. We can have a look at some old games.
1. Let's see, do I? No, I'm all good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I will move again.
Yeah.
And I stop. So I move 1 and I stop. Can I then hold my turn?
You can hold your turn, yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pass over to you, like.
I mean, we've got 3 people.
Oh, hold on, we could respite. I think we should have done that last round.
Yeah, never mind.
Explore.
I'm going to explore. Okay, so we're exploring. And we find a merry chase. This is quite a large room by the looks of it. So I need to maybe move this down a little bit. To here. Leave that one there. This is the largest, well not largest, but a larger tile. And we'll go in from this way, I think. And there is a portal in that corner. That'll do. It's not actually strictly where it is, but one second. It's there. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Deep amidst scattered lore and fluttering page drifts of wisdom, something strange stirs. Roll on encounter table B. So who's the rule mark player? You are.
Yep.
So can you roll a d6, please?
6.
1 Calic occult per player. So 1,
That's not that bad. We can
2,
take this.
3, and 4. So they're all going to be
These guys look really cool as well.
spewing out of this portal. Actually, I think the guy with the shield would be at the front. He would lead.
Yeah, what I find a bit strange about the whole people with shields and people models without shields thing is if you were playing this just to try and win, you would just pick the models without the shields.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I don't do that. I just grab whatever my hand tends to go towards. If the heroes have a respite in this chamber, reach passage 10 before resolving it. So
I think we've got to do that, right? We've got to do everything that we can. Even if it's that.
you just want something bad to happen.
No, I just.
You love a
playing a game if you
love a big monster to appear. Okay.
I can move in there with my one.
Yep. So you're going to move in. What do you want to do? Do you want to get in the face of this guy or?
Sure. I mean, I'm going to try and do as much damage as I can.
Okay.
You've got some Destiny dice.
Got some Destiny dice as well.
I've got a 2 through, I think.
You can use the 5. Yeah, the only one you can't take is you can never take the top one.
Okay.
So whatever the number is at the top. So in this case, it's a 6, but then it might, even if the top one's a 3, you can't take the 3. You've got to take all the lowest number ones first, because it means the last player always gets an opportunity to have a good Destiny dice. Otherwise, if you're the last person on a row, you might end up. You're always going to get the ones. So it makes you, or nothing at all. So it always makes you take the next value down.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give unspoken command to James.
Nice.
So I want you to do something in this room.
Well, it's a bit tough because it's a random 1 out of 6 chance that I get it, then 1 out of 3.
You could
1 out of 6 chance instead of the 1 out of 3 to do good damage.
Well, see it. See if that's what you want to do.
I think you should hit them rather than give me.
Because haven't you got an ability where you can keep fighting, haven't you? If you kill something.
Yeah. 1 in 36 chance I'd manage to do something good.
Oh, yeah. James is hitting you with some odds. He still wants this one. Let him do what he wants to do. It's his turn.
Okay. I can't do anything with that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I can move in, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe get up the back of the room or something.
Gotta see if I can even get in yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I'm going to use this.
Oh, I wouldn't go. Your technique. These are blocking walls, so you might want to go there.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Actually, can I have that 3? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to use this one to use something more.
Nice.
Yes.
Does a 6 do anything? Sometimes 6s do something.
If you roll a 6 for an attack roll, when making a weapon action, you can immediately attack with another weapon. Okay, so I can just hit twice.
So you hit him.
Yep.
How much damage did you do?
I do 2.
So he's now on. They have slightly less health, I think. Yeah, so he had 4, so he's now got 2 health on that guy.
And
But
then
you
I
can re-attack him, right?
Yeah, I can re-attack him with my last one. Fearsome Jaws. It's only 1 damage for +4.
Solomon
Okay.
Cane
Yeah. So he's
boxes-
on one. So he's on 1 health.
Solomon Cane boxes look quite cool.
They are quite cool. We'll play that soon.
Okay, and then can't really use 2, can I? I'll use this to.
Oh, you could have done this. This basically, mate, when you attack something, you can use this, roll 4, and roll 4 dice, and then any 5 and 6s do an extra wound. But if it does do any wounds, then it discards it. So you could have used that. But
Just
I
kill
think
this guy in front of you. Yeah, just
Suntooth Maul.
Suntooth Maul. Oh, is that a miss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have a 4?
You can have 4, yeah.
Come on.
Oh, I missed again. You can take the 5. I mean, I don't mind.
I'll take the 2, actually.
Take the 2.
Yeah, you
Just
just
use, just use your fearsome jaws. Oh my goodness, 3 2s in a row. Okay, right, don't worry, we can always, my other guys can get in there and do some damage.
Wait a week from Valentine.
Although the Night Questor is way back there. So, this is no
He
fun.
has got the increased movement there, right? He's got a movement 4.
So let's see how the Light of Plagues gets on. Oh my goodness, 3 2s on a 3. Lord of Plagues. So we'll move 3. So 1, 2, 3. Gonna move to there. We're then going to try and kill the guy who's diagonal to me. I'm going to try and kill this guy here because I can actually hit him with my. So I need a 4+. A 4+.
I think he's definitely getting replaced with the shame or something.
A 4+. Oh my goodness. And I can't even re-roll it.
The last time I say it, 4+.
4+. Worst character ever. You're getting retired, Lord of Plagues. You are rubbish.
You've been dropping down.
Now it's the Night Questor's turn.
Those pits.
Can you do anything with like the 5 on that on the Lord of Plagues?
No, I couldn't. Well, that's actually he's worth killing. So if I do, no, actually that's not worth killing. I'm gonna leave it to the Night Questor because he can use them to get in that room.
Right, it's a lot of them.
I'm gonna lose the 5. That's my fault.
Well, you could
I should have rolled 3. I should have only rolled 3. So I'm gonna move, and I'm fine. So 1, 2, 3,
4. You can
4. I'm then gonna move and trip over and hurt myself. Can I have a wound?
maybe just stay back for this fight. Might have to get in here, but maybe sit at the back.
And then I'm going to move. I'm fine because I've moved out of that room, not into a blank space.
Yeah.
It's not a wound. Right, and then I'll use the 5 to put Eye of Fate on everybody.
I've still got my turn, haven't I?
Yeah, so I'm going to use the 5 to put Eye of Fate on everyone. So that's can I have a stun marker, please? So everyone in this room now gets re-roll saves of 1.
Oh,
So if you, right, everyone's getting that. And then the 6 I'm going to use to
I can-
heal myself.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I get to heal 2 wounds.
Nice.
There we go.
was
And that
me.
is the end of that turn.
But I've saved my.
Oh yeah, you got 2 actions left.
So I'm gonna cast Vermintide.
Vermintide, nice. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
That is that 1 in 36 chance. Okay, so this will do D3 damage to all the enemies. So it's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. So this guy dies, and everyone else is on 1 wound.
Okay, and then I get to roll another dice.
Hope for 6. Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Okay,
So another
this has to be a
Vermintide.
3+, right?
3+. Oh, it's a 1.
Oh, can I roll that?
No, saves. You can re-rolls.
No,
Oh, hang
I
on.
see.
Oh, I'm not holy. Hang on. Other players can re-roll attack rolls with a result of 1 if their hero is in the same chamber as yours. You're in the same chamber as me, so you can re-roll that 1.
Yes, that is 1 damage.
So 1 damage kills all 3. So that's 4 dead in one go. Jeez. The Skaven character is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it helps that I got this. So I got 1 more 4. I'm just gonna move that 1.
And that is the end.
2,
So that is actually the end of the turn. So do we want to respite?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, so I have to read passage 10. We all agreeing to respite?
Yep, let's do
Alright.
this.
Blake's like one of the party going, I don't think this is a good idea. The champions had come to a place where ancient tomes and dusty scrolls overflowed from creaking shelves. Mounds of lore and hillocks of knowledge shifted and fluttered all around. As they stared about in wonder, the champions took note of a strange book-like being reading from the above. With a ruffle and a squeak, the odd familiar leapt high, then dove into the nearest drift of volumes. Sensing a reward of lore in the offering, the champions hastened to give chase. Take an unused exploration card from the box for each player, plus 2 more, and arrange them in a face-down circle. The ruin-marked player... this is going to be difficult. I'm going to have to do this at a time. Right, so... Take an unused exploration card from the box for each player. So we need 4. Doesn't really matter what they are because I haven't seen them. Okay. Oh, plus 2 more. Okay. And arrange them in a face-down circle. So... Well, something bad's going to happen, isn't it? I like this about Silvertail. It's got like these funny little mini games. Okay.
Yeah.
The ruin mark player sets up blot on a card. So there's blot. You're the ruin mark player. Which card do you want him to go on?
Going on this one.
You want to put him on that card there. Okay. Then each player whose hero is not grievously wounded sets up their hero on a different card. Right. So now you can put. Where do you want to go, Blake? You're going to go there. I'm going to put the Lord of Plagues over here and the Night Quest over here. Then the ruin mark player rolls a dice. On a 1 to 3, blot flees D6 cards anti-clockwise. On a 4, 5, 6, you use anti-clockwise. If blot ends on a hero card, they can try to catch him by rolling a dice. If they score 3 or more, they catch him. Otherwise, return to the hero to the chamber. If blot ends on an empty card, any heroes on adjacent cards are pelted with heavy bound volumes. Return them to the chamber. Any heroes that are not returned to the chamber can remove their card and move to another unoccupied card. So it's just to see if we can catch him. Okay, right, so roll a dice. On a 2, he's going to go
I think I just...
D6 anti-clockwise. So now roll again.
Don't be a 2.
1. So he moves to here.
Oh, nice.
Now you can see if you can catch him by rolling a 3. And he rolled a 3. That was the quickest mini game ever. So you catch him.
Guessing it's not meant to go for like multiple rounds or something.
Right, so you now can draw the top 3 skill cards and choose one. That is the fastest minute. I think that was meant to go on for a little bit of it, us chasing him around, but he basically just hopped into your lap by the looks of it.
Yeah.
He must like you.
So I have a Living Fortress. Roll a die each time your hero suffers a wound. On a 6, they are stunned instead. Evasive. Before making a save roll a dice. If the result is higher than the attack roll, you dodge aside and the attack has no effect. Or Life Bane. Death Strike. With a 6+, pick an adjacent adversary and roll a dice. If the result is higher than the adversary's vigor, they are slain. I think I'm going to take Evasive. Since it's like I don't have very good defense. My save is a 6+.
Yep.
So yeah, I just need to get higher.
So the other two go to the bottom of the deck. And we can still respite as normal, it says. So take a dice and roll for a treasure. So yes on the Lord of Plagues.
Yes.
No on Knights.
Like, nice. You alright?
Yes. You alright? What's up?
I'm fine.
Okay.
You seemed a bit.
So we'll take one. We'll take one from me. Remember, you can actually trade these if there's something you don't want. So I found the Unseen Amulet. When you discard this card at the start of the adversary's phase, adversaries ignore your hero during the phase. They are not pinned by you. They can move through you, and they cannot target you and attack unless using an area weapon. All right,
I
fine.
have no idea what this means.
It
says Basilisk's Tongue. You can read this scroll at any point during the turn. Roll a dice for each adversary in your chamber. If the result is higher than their vigor, they are turned to stone. Remove them from the board, but they do not gain any. You don't gain any renown. So you can basically AOE kill an entire table.
I'm actually.
Yeah, but you don't get any renown for it.
I got a Warpstone Bomb. We all know what that does.
Yep. It's very Skaven-esque.
I think that's actually. He's either carrying a Warpstone Bomb or a tablet.
Yeah, no, it looks like he's carrying a Warpstone.
Something.
So, Ruin Mock player becomes Blake.
By the way, this is Raticus Suppler.
Okay.
He was responsible for the Great Plague.
Destiny dice.
Yeah. So it says here on my Luckstone, I can re-roll it even if I'm not the person who's rolled it.
So triple.
So I'm going to re-roll that one.
Oh, you can re-roll Destiny dice, but only if you rolled, even if you didn't roll them.
Yeah. It says discard this card after the Destiny dice have been rolled to re-roll any of them.
Okay, so you can re-roll.
I can re-roll all of them.
You could re-roll all of them.
However, I think
Currently
I'll only re-roll that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we still got a double one though.
And a double 3.
A double 3. So.
We have a 5.
A double 3 is blot, so blot moves to here. Who's got the most skill? We've all got the most skill. So.
I got 3. Hey, Blot, welcome back.
Blot's next to you, and we got. So I need a 10. I need a 10 roll and a single roll. So.
Okay, roll this one by one.
So the first one's going to be 10s. So that is 50. 51.
That's a nice number. It's not like a 66 or.
Soon there came a moment when the champions could not even trust that which their own eyes beheld. With every step, the floor seemed to fall away, crumbling into an unknown void of swirling madness that left the champions paralysed in fear. The current chamber's floor seems to vanish until the end of the round. Each.
With Clark to the shop.
Alexa announced. Okay, see you in a bit.
Announcing.
Okay, see you in a bit. Until the end of the round, each time a hero tries to move into a space in that chamber, the player must roll a dice. On a 1 or 2, they stay in their current space and their action ends immediately. So it's basically the same as this. It's taking us forever to move anywhere, guys.
Yeah, I know.
But at least nothing appeared.
Except for good old Blot. So I'm going to try.
So over to you, Blake. Do you want to try and move, get the Dickens out of here?
6.
So the same deal as before. When you move, roll a dice. So you're fine. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can get to there. So do you now want to explore?
Explore.
Okay. You got the shifting plates, which is not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. It's that one.
I think it just adds like a whole nother element to the game with all the little mini games.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's not just go here, kill this, go there, kill that. The mini games add a little bit of flavour.
It also kind of feels like you don't know what's going to come next.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be anything.
Can I have I've got a portal here, it's okay. So the portal's there. The segment that made up the walls and floor and the ceilings were crackled with sorcerous energies, flitting back and forth at random as they threw snatching by strong magnets. Roll on encounter table A. So can you roll me 2d6, please, Blake? That's it. And we got 8. So one Calic. These guys, Calic. No, they're Tanzagors, aren't they? It's these guys. It's the occulties again. So we've got a bunch of these guys coming out. There's one there. There's one there. So it's just 4. So spewing out of this port, he would definitely be at the front. He's going to be there. He's going to be there. And he's going to be there. At the end of the round, roll a dice for each model in this chamber. On a 1 or 2, they are stuck by a moving segment and stunned. Unrelenting heroes are only stunned on a roll of 1. Anyone unrelenting? Oh, he's unrelenting.
I'm unrelenting.
So you're only worry about ones.
Wait, is this
So
another
basically, this is
movement
another
thing?
room. This is another movement thing. So we had a movement piece here, a movement piece here, and we've got another movement piece here. So when you move on a 1, you're stunned.
Okay.
Man, can we not keep getting movement rooms?
Are you sure?
You can just walk in there and start punching people if you want.
I can move up to 1 space, so I could move
Yeah.
there and then do stabbity stab.
So you didn't even need to spend a dice.
Okay, cool. And miss.
Yeah.
Roll again.
And that hits and does something cool.
Yes.
Is,
So
It's just rolls the damage.
So
then you can
2
attack
damage.
with
2 damage, so he's down to 2 health.
and then because I rolled a 6, I can hit again.
With your jaws.
Yeah.
So bite him. Is that 1 damage or 2 damage?
One damage.
So he's down to 1
I
health.
still done it, so it's good.
You can then, I believe, since you slayed an adjacent adversary, you can immediately.
He hasn't slayed him, he's on 1 health.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
You could take the 5.
I'll take the 5.
No, you can't. That's locked, right?
It's the only one left. So when it's the only one left, he can take it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When there's no other destiny dice, he can't.
Okay, let's hope I get a 3+.
Yes.
Yes. Nice. Okay.
So he's dead, and then you get your ability, which allows you to
Move up
unstoppable.
To 53, so you can move to there.
Move up to there and then attack again, can't you?
Can you?
Or is it just move? It's not attack.
No, it's not an attack.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So at least you're in his face.
That was a 6. You can have attacked as
So it's the
well.
Lord of Plague's turn. At least get a 6, dude, and then we can actually do some range damage. No. Although, good rolls, just can't do anything with them. Because now I can't actually get to you.
Well, you can go pick up block. That's something.
What does Blot do if you pick him up?
Next time you get a skill, you can choose 3 cards instead of 1.
Yeah, you can draw 4 cards instead of 2.
Oh, okay.
How many cards are we in?
We got you and I because I haven't killed anybody with anyone, so I've got no renown whatsoever. Actually, I've forgotten how he gets renowned. He gets renowned by scores of 6 gain renowned. Remember, you've got renowned
Yeah, I got
things
13
as well.
thing. I've probably got.
Yeah,
thirteen.
if I give James an AoE attack and he does it,
Yeah.
and he kills everything, then I get all the renown he gets.
So I will just move. I'm going to move. So this 4 and this 4 to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I will. That's as far as I can move. I've got no ranged attack, so
This guy's getting booted.
I can't do anything. Yeah, we need another range attack power basically. So that's the end of my turn with him, and this guy's not going to be any different really. I'll use it to buff everyone essentially. So I will go move. So these 2 are going to move. So hopefully,
do it one by one.
1, 2,
Let's see
3.
if you can make it, Dad.
I'm in here. I'm fine. Oh no, you're right. What was the thing in here? It was what happened in here? I can't remember. The floor's disappearing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to, as long as I don't get 1. I've got 2. I'm okay. I've got 3. I'm okay. So I'm in there. I will put myself on guard stance and then give everyone foreseen. All right.
Alright.
So everyone will be re-rolling saves of 1, and I'm on a 3+ guard stance.
Okay, my turn.
Basically, can you just keep AoEing every room, please? And then
Yeah, I will.
you're basically the MVP of this game so far. You and Blake. I'm doing nothing over here.
Alright.
It's because you're quite slow.
I'm trading out. I need to get an archer. There must be an archer hero.
Realised I used that.
I've got a dwarf with a gun. I'm going to bring my dwarf with a gun next time.
Okay, so I'm actually going to move and pick this guy up because he stopped me from using my abilities.
Okay. So you need to roll a dice against Blake and beat him. Yes. So he gets picked up.
I was really
So
worried though.
you now get to pick when you get if and when you get a skill card. You can instead of picking 2 up, pick 4 up.
Okay, cool. I'm going to now move back so that I can see this room.
Mm-hmm.
I will then cast...
Nuke it.
Vermintide.
Oh,
She
Rats.
misses, and there's nothing we can do.
you're not in the same chamber as me
Yeah.
either, so.
No rats.
That will do 1 damage.
Okay, so everyone's on 3 health.
Yeah, that wasn't
Oh, actually, no, he's on 4 health, so. They're both on 3, and that guy over there.
I softened them up for you.
No, they're on 2 health, because they've got 2 and 4s. So they're on 2, and he's on 3.
Yeah, I'm more softened them up for the Lord of Plagues since
Mm.
he's going next. Okay, but I mean, their turn.
That's it. Oh yeah, their turn. So these guys are going to. Let's have a look what they're going to do. The occults. 2. Draw their blood. Each occultee moves towards the nearest hero. Then attacks with whichever weapon is in range. Then roll a dice. Add 1 to the result for each wound they cause. On a 6 or more, set up a pink horror in the nearest portal. They will act in this phase unless pink horrors have already acted. Whoa, okay. So, I doubt it will do any wounds. So, only he's going to attack because they don't have any. Oh no, he can see you, so yeah, they will both attack. Right, so he's going to hit you with his blade, Blake, which is 2 dice on a 4. So 1 hit goes through, so it's 1 damage. You need to just roll 1. You did save it, but you only need to roll 1 attack.
Okay. Well, I got a 6 and a 5.
The other ones are going to shoot bolts at you, magic bolts, and they're 3 pluses. So 2, so roll 2 saves. And you need 2 4s, right?
Okay, I saved 1.
So you take 1 damage.
I actually need a 3+ tag.
Oh, is it 3?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
He rolled 1.
Oh, you rolled a 1. So.
I rolled a 5 and a 1.
So they did 1 wound. Then roll a dice. Add 1 to the result for it. So here we go. So
as long as you don't roll a 5, we should be good.
so
The one time you don't need to roll 1.
So they now have a 6. So a pink horror just appeared. There we go.
The
Pink horror.
one that, oh wait, hold on. Didn't you have an ability which made you to re-roll it?
Actually, yeah, you could re-roll 1s as saves.
Just don't fail that.
Just don't fail this save. Nothing changes. So the pink heart still would have appeared. But you're right, yes.
But the one time you need to not roll a 6.
We now have a pink horror on the table, everybody, in a really horrible place. And guess what? It gets to immediately act because they haven't acted yet this turn. So the pink horror is going to do 6. Each horror in the group moves towards the nearest hero. Each horror in the group then attacks at the nearest hero with either blue fire or its flickering blade, whichever's in range. So it's going to be blue fire. That's a 3 plus 2 damage. So 1, it hits you, Blake. So can you save it? No, you can't. So you are taking 2 more damage.
Right, I'm almost dead.
Don't worry, we're going to save you.
Yeah.
With no range attacks whatsoever, we're going to save you.
I'm just going to try and see how many rats can fit into the small room.
We're fighting in literally a corridor as wide as one
Well,
person.
Blake, what you can do is if you fall back to here, then you can let the Sigmarite go there. The he might be able to.
Although he's currently, you'd have to pass a pinning test because you're currently pinned by that guy. But
oh yeah.
You're actually on. You actually have
All
a
Blake,
lower, you
all
actually have a
Blake.
lower save than me.
Blake.
not when I go on guard.
Oh, okay.
When I go on guard, I've got a 3 plus.
I also have a 3 plus
Oh,
all the
okay.
time.
Oh,
But also,
nice.
Dad has 4 wounds currently, and you have 1.
Yeah, 1 wound.
I guess.
So if you could tear that guy apart.
Don't worry, because you can heal and stuff, right? Don't worry. There's nothing's wrong yet.
Oh, birdie.
Oh yeah. So I will pop my Eye of Fate back on again by using that 2. There's not an awful lot I can do. I'll put myself on guard, and then I'm going to hold my other 2 dice.
Yeah, that's the best. Oh, did we do Destiny?
Oh, we didn't do Destiny dice.
Oh, we should have bird cam.
Bird cam, yeah.
You can actually set that
I
up.
could set that out, yeah.
Bird cam. Let's see. Bird cam.
I've got 2 5s. Wow, no Destiny dice for us. 5s and 2s. So there's a slop in here.
Alright.
If
I mean, he's like barely
3 or more adversaries, which there is. So all our movements reduced by 1. And there is 2s, which is 2 or more treasure cards. Has anyone got 2 or more? You've got 2 or more. So you've got a pug,
Hog.
which is the moon-faced guy. Now, he can't actually fit on the board, so we can't put him on the board.
Yay!
Yay!
Because all the squares are currently taken up with monsters.
And
This is going to be wonderful as soon as I can kill some.
And we've got no destiny dice. Over to you, James.
No, not a single one.
Not a single one. They're all doubles and triples. I roll really well when I'm rolling for the bad guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you not?
Yeah. The Warpstone bomb wouldn't even be that useful in this room.
Why?
Because I wouldn't even be able to hit everyone. If all the squares were connected, I'd be able to make.
But they are all connected. Because there's obviously a path.
Yeah.
So you can chuck your walk zone bomb in there if you wanted to.
But like, I would have to either hit these three.
Does it only hit around? Does it hit around?
Yeah.
Is it? Well, I'd throw it at the pink horror.
I'd throw it at that guy then, because then it would.
Yes. Because the pink horror is the hardest thing in that room right now.
Yeah, I guess. See, so that was your turn, my turn.
Yeah, your turn.
That's good. I'll take this. Yeah, this is a lot of warpstone bolts and at least one vermintide. So let's see the vermintide first.
Can't you upgrade dice and stuff as
Yes.
well?
I
Nice.
could, but I don't. I couldn't. I could.
Right.
I'd rather just warpstone it.
Yeah, so that's
So-
6. That's D3. Is it D3 wounds? Is
Yeah,
it?
that's D3 wounds. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. So
Yeah, just
he
take those.
explodes.
Rat.
He explodes. He explodes. He's down to 1 health. And the pink horror
Rat.
is on. Where's my health of pink horrors? Pink horrors, there they are. The pink horror is down to. Did he take 2 wounds? Did he?
Yep.
He's on 2 wounds as well.
Okay. Now that I also get another dice thanks to my surge, so I get a 1. So I'm going to use this 1.
To turn your 5 into a 6.
Yep. So this is turned into a 6, so I can use this.
Vermintide again.
Rat.
This will do 1 damage.
1 damage. So he dies. And he's on 1 health.
Cool. I get a skill,
Rat.
of which I get to pick from
4 cards. No one watches us on stream, Blake. Why is that? Why are we not super
No, I'm having
popular?
a lot of fun. I'm happy Blake came down.
Yeah, I'm glad you came down.
Okay, so after making an action roll,
It's sad when we don't want to play with Blake. I like playing with you. It's good fun.
so after making an action roll, add 1 to the score of the lowest hero dice.
Oh, that's not the response. Not to go, there's nothing else to do, so I might as well come down and play. You could say, I'll actually have fun in the end, Dad. I know I have fun, really.
Yeah, after
Because I think
making.
you have fun once you get out of that mood you're in. You kind of go, actually, it's quite fun now.
So once per turn, you may increase or decrease the result of a behaviour roll by 1. I can leap, move your hero up to D3 spaces. You don't need to make a pinning roll, and you can move through any miniatures.
Nice.
Or Reaper of Lives, critical blow, 6 plus making combat weapon action of your choice. If the attack roll is a 6, the weapon's damage is doubled. I think I might just take this. So after making an action roll, add 1 to the score of your lowest hero dice.
Cool.
Now I think I'm at the max skill.
You're at the max skills you can have, yes. In fact, you'll have to discard one of those, I think,
At the end.
at the end. Yeah. You might have to discard 2 of them, I think.
I think it's.
I think you can only keep 2, yeah.
I hope the
So you
boss
still-
fight
I've still got 2 more 4s, and this guy is now gone.
Yeah.
So I shall now cast. I'll cast Warpstone Lightning on the pink horror, and that misses.
Mhm.
Which is sad.
Well, he's going to explode, isn't he, into 2
And then that
blues.
also misses.
Okay.
Yep.
Over to you, Blake. You might want to get the dickens out of there.
I'll use one of those 6s.
Yeah, re-roll, and
Actually,
so
you
just
only
roll
get
one. One dice. You've only got 1 dice. And you probably want to use it immediately.
Heal.
Yeah, so now roll that dice, you can heal do 3 wounds. So you roll 3, so brilliant, you just heal 3 wounds.
That is the end of your turn.
That is the end of your turn.
Take
That is awesome, that's a great way to heal. Over to me, so I'm going to hopefully charge that pink horror.
Yeah,
Don't you got double
I cleared the
six?
path for all of you.
If I could roll decent dice, that would be amazing. 2 1s, a 2
Oh wait,
and a
look
3.
at this roll. This is what I got. I got 2 6s.
I know. And I got 2 1s, a 2 and a 3.
Would you like to switch dice?
So I'm going to use this one to move. 1, 2, 3. This one to move.
You guys haven't got an even round yet.
Yeah. And then I'm going to smack this guy with my plague-ridden blade and get a miss. And I'm going to hit him with my plague-ridden blade. And I hit him! Oh my god, I do 2 damage to him. He only needs 1. So he disappears and then he explodes.
Horror.
He explodes into 2 blue horrors.
And then you get small horrors.
Which it could be arguably a little bit worse.
Because now there's 2 of them.
Yeah, so it explodes into 2 blue horrors.
And then they explode.
I get a renown though, thanks.
4
Yep.
pink.
Woohoo! I'm on the board.
We should do a challenge where it starts off as the
That's
weakest
technically
thing and then just gets bigger.
Yeah, and then I use my. That was it. That was my dice over and done with. Yeah, I slayed an enemy, but it was too late. That's it. End of the turn. So the 2 blue horrors are going to.
Remember that grot, the final room, which was just full of grots?
Yeah,
And I just continually bombed it.
yeah. Bolts of azure flame. Each horror in the group attempts to move so that it is not adjacent to an enemy, which they can't move. Each horror in the group attacks the nearest hero they can see with blue flight or its flickering blade if it's still adjacent. So they're going to hit with flickering blade. So they're both going to hit me, which is not ideal. So this is on 3s. So 1 goes through. So I've got a 4 up. I miss, so I'll take a wound. And then the other one's going to hit me. Hits with both, of course. I'll do that. Of course I can kill myself. Oh, and I save both. Nice tanking. That is it.
I'm honestly a better tank than you.
Yeah, alright.
Hey, Dad, did you know that I'm just way better?
Did you know
than
you suck, Dad? Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
Like,
Good,
you know,
good to have you
I'm
around.
actually way better at AoE than you are.
It's good to have you around, Blake, just to kick you when you're down. New turn.
Okay, so...
Double 6s!
And double 2s.
Double 2s.
You just get a 1.
So 2s are... the pug appears.
Next, the person with the most treasures?
Person with the most treasures.
No, 1 pug. Yeah, we'll put him there.
Okay.
Easier to catch.
Who's got the most treasures? Oh, Blake has. Yes, that's where he would go. Yeah. And then double 6s. So give me a 10 roll and a singles roll.
Okay, so our 10 is 4, so we are 42.
42.
Getting quite a
The
nice
answer to
little,
the answer to everything is 42.
Is it?
Yes, in a movie. Unbeknownst to the champions, not all the treasure they had gathered within the twisting path of the Silver Tower were what they seemed. Great was the consternation as they reached for enchanted blades or magical potions, only to find them gone in puffs of sulphurous smoke. Each player rolls a dice for each of their treasure cards. If the result is a 1 or 2, that treasure and illusion must be discarded. So do it in turns. Hang on, wait.
Warpstone Bomb is good.
Yeah, so my Ring of Celerity is good. My Unseen Amulet is good.
I couldn't lose the Warpstone Bomb.
So that's the first one. So that's gone, whichever the first one was. Oh, it's gone as
I
well.
had the most treasures. And then it was 4.
Double treasure loss.
The basilisk's tongue would have been really good, actually.
Yeah, the Bastard's Tongue would have been really handy.
That's just done as
But we were fooled by the magics of the Silver Tower. You thought they were real, and they just poofed into
I knew the Warpstone Bomb.
a magical poof.
The Warpstone Bomb was always could only.
But no monsters appeared, so we'll take that.
Yeah, my turn.
Your turn. If you could kill these 2 blue horrors, please, that would be
I'm
awesome.
going to stab Hog in the face.
Okay.
His name's not Salt and not Hug.
Okay, so I'm going to use these 2 to cast concentrate. Actually, I'm just going to use this 1 to cast concentrate and bring this up to a 4. I think I'm then just going to Warpstone Lightning of Blue Horror. So let's see if this goes off. Okay, it does. That is D3 damage. That is 2 damage. To a
2
blue
damage
horror.
on a blue horror, and blue horrors have 2 health. So, kaboom! Which one did you hit?
That one.
So he explodes and is replaced by 2 little fiery guys, which aren't worth renown, by the way. These you can still kill. Obviously, they need to be killed, but they're not worth renown. They're so tiny and feeble.
Get another renown for that.
We can still probably kill you.
Yeah, they definitely can. Yeah. Always squirming around, you know, little squirmer.
Oh, so since I made an action roll, I can add 1 to the score of my lowest hero dice. So that goes up to a 3. I shall then sacrifice a 2 to use concentrate and bring this up to a 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll cast Warpstone Lightning, or Warpstone Bolt on him,
Mm-hmm.
which goes off and does D3 damage.
It's just a
Only
1.
1.
That's alright, so he's on 1 health.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that it?
Yeah, I believe that's everything.
Over to you, Blake. Roll your 4 dice.
Can't get all 6s or all. Okay, I mean, I'll take the 6. I'll
Yeah.
take the 3.
You can do pretty well here because you're quite good at comboing.
Yeah, killing and moving. So
Okay.
these have only got 1. I believe these only got 1 health. Brimstone Horrors 1 health.
Okay, I got a 6. You got stabbed.
So,
Yeah, so he's exploded.
What attack were you using?
It doesn't matter, I got 1 health.
Oh, just a
Fear-
one.
Fearsome draws, so I can.
Fearsome Jaws. Okay, so that's 1 damage, and
You
then
can move for free.
you can move for free, and then do a free attack with a Sun-Tooth Mole because you got 6.
Yeah.
So he's exploded.
I
You
mean,
can-
So to use that one before.
You can't move for. Can you move for free again, or is it?
Yeah, he's got 2 abilities to do it, so you can move
Nice.
for free again.
So you just charge, just hitting
If
things
it's
as you go.
anything else you can do though. You could actually move to there, and then
Yeah, you can move to the same square as block.
yeah. So
Slop actually. Yes, you can because it's 2 squares. You're reduced by 1, but you can actually move
yeah.
there.
So how do you catch this guy?
You'd have to. You've got to beat me in a roll. You've got to beat the next player to the left. So you need to roll a
Roll
dice.
the dice, Blake.
I got a 1, which is pretty easy. So you've now picked him up. So if you pick up Slop, the boon is during your turn you may move up to 3 spaces without spending a dice.
Oh, it's a free little boost. And now you can rip apart the blue horror.
Okay.
So this guy's got 2 wounds, so you might want to use your Sun-Tooth.
No, he's only got 1 left. He's only
Oh,
got
only one
he's only got
Oh,
one wound left.
Santi is more than. I mean, it's easier to hit. And I got a 6. Okay, time to stab myself.
So you can then attack again.
Right,
Going
can I have
to attack
another?
Sand.
Need another brimstone to appear there.
So attack again. You got a guy in front of you.
Yeah, let's just
So
roll that
free
one.
attack with your jaws. It hits. You've got War Dance, so you can move 1, but it can't get you anywhere.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's the
You
end.
can
Yeah,
just move over to
yeah, I think
there.
that's the end. Over to me.
I mean, that was
How many was that?
Oh, I've only got 1. I've only got 1.
6.
Oh no, you only got
only got
1 point for that.
Finally got a 6 when there's a brimstone horror on the table. That's all.
Um,
I'm gonna turn and smack the brimstone horror and kill it.
yeah, they're not worth any points, are they?
No.
That's a shame. Blake, what he got on 4?
I will then heal. 1 wound. I'll take that. And then the 6, I'm not going to do anything with. Well, I'll just use it to move. So there. Background to this guy who had 2 squares left. I'm going to move him to there.
And
just-
you have to move through the treasure guy.
That's right. I don't have to pick him up though.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine. Right, that's the end of my turn. So that's the end of the round. No enemies on the table, so there's no attacks. It's a new player goes over to Blake.
You guys can respite and such treasure.
Do you want a respite, Blake?
Okay,
I
sure.
can't do it, so I'm in a different room.
Yeah, okay. So
So, but if you could just
Lord of Plagues.
roll the dice.
finds a treasure,
No, unlucky.
and he also finds a treasure.
Okay, and we got
So Blake got
double
the vote.
threes.
Double 3s and double 1s.
So the Lord of Plagues got Ariella's Kiss. You can drink this potion before making an action roll. Roll a dice for each wound marker on your card. On a 2 or 3, replace it with a stun marker. On a 4, 5, or 6, remove it entirely. Then discard this card. So it's potentially a heal potion.
We're gonna get.
And
But we're gonna do it.
he got the Casket of Isaiah. You open the casket before making any action rolls. Roll a d3 and heal that many wounds. Any other players whose heroes are in the same chamber, you can do the same. So this is a big AoE heal. So if we get in trouble, we've got a big heal we can do.
Awesome. So, Dad, what is a double 3?
A double 3 is the book. So blot.
Blot is back, and it goes next to me since I have 4 skills.
Yeah, the person 2 or more skills.
Okay, and then Blake, can you please roll
so we
a
cannot
10
use
for
skills
once?
while we're in that room.
Don't worry, I'm all the way back here. Okay, so we're going
12. Which is almost double 1.
Yeah, almost very bad.
It's almost. I think that's the sum.
Yeah,
someone's showing it. Oh, Blake. From nowhere it came, little more than a blur of black cloth and poisoned blades. The Skaven, this is cool because I've been wanting him to come out.
Oh, really?
The Skaven leapt and rolled, darted and dodged, and the champions might just as well have swung their weapons at smoke. The Death Runner's mad red eyes fixed upon its victims, and it lunged in to strike the killing blow. Set up the Skaven Death Runner at the portal that is closest to the ruin marked player. So who rolled it?
Great, so it's there.
So-
Wait,
Oh, I think he's in the cabinet.
What do the Skavens
Oh,
have
there
on
it
the
is.
Skaven? I mean,
Yes,
they
of
are
course he would.
chaos.
No,
Yeah,
I like
of course.
these models are awesome.
Like, the Civil War in Skavens are ridiculous.
There we go. This thing is dangerous, by the way, guys. Prepare to die.
Skavens are not the forgiving kind.
Okay. But we've got time to kill him, so, you know.
Yeah, but like, I'm explaining to Blake how even if it
Do
was
you
a
want to know how many
fair
wounds this
Skaven-
guy's got?
How many?
13.
Great.
He is not severe. And then we just say, I think something happens when you try and kill him. Okay, right, so this is some rules we've got to do. Chosen for the guild. When the Death Runner is set up, each player rolls a dice. The hero rolled the lowest score is the Death Runner's quarry for now. So everyone roll a dice. I've got a 3, 2, 6, 1. Of course I did.
Me.
So he's targeting the Lord of Plagues.
Like, do you know something funny? Well, not funny, but kind of cool. You know, thank God Bone with right, those flamethrowers, that they do twice as much damage if you target a Skaven unit than any other unit. Skaven do definitely not care about what race you are. Especially, they probably hate Skavens more than anything else.
Oh, what is this? It's Illusionary Twin. Although he has 2 identical minions, there is only one Death Runner, with the uncanny ability to split into 2 places at once. If one of the minions is slain, while the other is on the board, roll a dice. On a 1, 2, or 3, the slain model was the illusion. It's removed, but the hero gains no renown. On a 4 the 2 Death Runners, both miniatures are removed. If both miniatures are on the board when the Death Runner is actively randomed, determine which one of them is the real Death Runner and remove. So, does that mean I have to put the other one on the board now?
There might be an ability for it.
Yeah, there is an ability. Okay, cool. So
Okay.
who was that? That was Blake who rolled that. So now Blake, it's your actual turn.
Yep. Blake, you cannot reach him. Yay. Blake can't even. Like, you might as well save your
You could just go through the portal.
I mean, yeah, we could move on.
I got quadruple 5s.
Nice. 4 5s. I would maybe explore the next room.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because then we can get some space. At the moment we're fighting in the corridor.
Let's use it.
You want to
Use
explore
the
the
five.
next
At the
room?
moment, it's only giving me me and. this
Actually,
big
can I
right
just
here.
use one of those?
So
Can I
this
just use that
actually
dice from there?
disappears.
No, just use that.
That disappears. This all moves back. And we've got the Warrior's Gaze, which is... Because then we can get into an open space. We're currently fighting in like a corridor, which is quite annoying. Okay.
I might collect up these little guys that are hanging around.
The Warrior's Gaze, which is that. There is a portal. Can I have a portal, please, James?
Yes. Here are the portals.
Okay. And the portal is going to go there. 2 statues stood here, twisted archetypes of the warrior and wizard. For its strangers, some hint of nobility still clung to the warrior's statue, and beneath its approving gaze, the champions felt empowered to perform truly heroic deeds. Roll on encounter table A. If a hero in this chamber gains any renown, they gain 1 more point than normal. That's nice.
I'm gonna get so much renown.
Can you roll 2d6, please, Blake?
Please, summon grots.
So that's 5, then roll it again. 2d6. I need you to roll 2 of them. So that's 10.
I hope that's like.
So 1 grot per player.
I thought it was 1 grot.
1 grot.
1 grot per player. So it's actually probably one of the best rolls we could get.
I just spawned 1 grot.
They're easy. They're easy to kill. That's it.
I'm gonna need some war dance.
That is the warrior's gaze. That is that room.
I'm gonna go boom, boom.
Oh, we've got to
boom,
split the deck
boom.
next before we go.
Okay.
But we worry about that later.
I'm going to move 3 into the room.
Or can't you?
I'm gonna go stab them.
Okay. Just.
Yeah, go. Yeah, crack on. Go in there.
Okay, so use the dice to move.
Mm.
And so that's it. Yep. And now that you got 2 5s, go for it.
6.
So it's a miss.
Miss.
And I'm not in the same room as you because you can't re-roll anything. 5. So how much damage is that?
2.
2 wounds, which I think is a grot dead. I think
Yeah, of course.
grot is dead on 2 wounds, so he dies.
I'm pretty sure.
You can then move up, but that's kind of the end of your turn there.
Yeah. Why do I get?
So you get 1, 2 points for just killing that one guy.
Lord of Plagues, come on. Let the magic happen. No magic is happening. Unbelievable.
Boom, boom, boom. I just bonked one on the head, and then I'm gonna go bonk another one on the head, bonk another.
So I'm going to use the 2 to go into there. I'm going to use this to hit him with my axe, which misses.
Rats.
Axe.
What's your guys?
It hits. Oh my goodness, we hit. We did D2 damage. Sorry, 2 damage. So we killed one. I got renown. 2 renown.
Good job there.
Give me 2 renown, James.
Yeah.
I need it. And now because I slayed an enemy, this upgrades to a 4, which does nothing for me. So I'm just going to stay there.
Oh, you could hold. Oh, no.
There's nothing I
It
can do.
It
Doesn't do anything for me. I can move in, but there's no point. I'll just stay there. I'm going to just stay there.
Okay.
It's the Night Questor's turn. Come on, Night Questor. Time to get in there and do some good stuff.
I think you just whack the Skaven, right?
Yeah. So I can move 4. So I'll use that 1 to move 4. 1. Oh, actually. No, I don't. I stay there. Now I can move again. Oh, actually, it was a 2 anyway. I can now move 4. I'm not in that room anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to move around this side of this guy.
You guys have kind of just left me with the Skaven.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot he's there.
Yeah, Dad.
I've moved now. It's too late. I'm going to pop myself. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot that Skaven guy's there. You got him. You got this.
So that's definitely 1 lightning bolt.
And I missed that guy anyway, so that's a complete waste of time. That's me over and done with. Over to you, James.
Chosen one is a bit OP.
You got
Whenever I take an action, it increases the cost of my lowest dice.
just got to do 13 wounds to him. That's all.
I can actually do that.
I completely forgot he was there.
So I'm going to use this to move and catch this book. Because I want to be able to use my skills.
So roll a dice against James.
Blake, can you roll a dice? I got a 3. Just roll lower than that. Oh, come on.
So you're baned.
Yep.
So the bane is pick one of your skill cards at random and turn it face down to your next respite.
Blake, please pick a card, any card.
Blake, if you could sit forward because you're rubbing the chair on the
Oh, that's
radio.
annoying. Do you Blake got rid of my surge? I was kind of hoping evasive would go, but
That way you're being weird.
never
You're
mind.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, you seem to be squirming around an awful lot.
But if I can get,
You always look at me like, what's that funny face for?
Okay, so since I took an action,
Just enjoy being with us. That's all.
this moves up to 5. Dad, if I can get the highest score possible on these 3 dice and that dice, I can kill that guy.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Okay, so what have I got? I've got Chosen and Home Mind. So I am going to cast Warp Lightning, 3+ to hit, and it misses because of course it does.
And we're not in the same room, so.
But because I took an action, this will move up to a 5. I shall then use 5 to do a Warp Lightning, and it goes off, and it does a D3, so that is 3 damage to him.
3 damage, so he's got 10 wounds left.
And then it will bring this up to a 6. So I think I'll then take this 4, and I shall cast Warp Lightning again, which misses. Now that would go up to a 7, but I don't know how it quite works because unless it adds a 1.
No, it wouldn't do that. No, it just maxes out at 6.
Yeah, okay. I'll then cast Vermintide on that room.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going to get attacked by him. The Lord of
No, I'm
Previous.
just wondering if it's too far away, but okay.
No, I think read the rules on area attacks. I think it's any area that you see.
Okay, go on. That's fine. Then.
3, so that's 1 damage.
Okay, so they're all on 1 health.
Ah, dang it.
That's it. End of the turn.
Yes.
Over to these guys. So the grots.
Really hoping I can kill those grots.
The grots are going to do a 1. So web them. Each grot moves towards the nearest hero, so they already are. Then roll a dice for each hero. If the result is higher than the number of the adjacent grots, then the hero dodges aside. Otherwise, they are hit by a web and stunned. Then each grot attacks the nearest hero, whichever weapon. So, the Knight Questel needs to roll higher than a 1, and of course he will. And you need to roll higher than a 2, Blake. So you don't, so you're webbed. So you just get a stun token. Which means next turn you can just only roll 3 dice.
Now what's up with the Skaven?
And then the Skaven.
Can't forget about them.
What we don't want, the number we don't want to see is 4, 5, or 6. How does he roll a 7+? It says roll a d6 on a 1 to 3 assassinate, on a 4 to 6 skitter strike, on a 7+, the Death Runner runs. But
maybe it's
how can he roll more?
We've got a card before which let you alter the number of something's behaviour by 1. So you could alter it up, but if it gets a 6, you could alter it up and give it a 7 so it runs.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, let's see what happens then. It's a 6, of course it is. So set up the Death Runner's second miniature. So here's his POW.
Dad, you can roll anything other than 6.
No, yeah. The Death Runner attacks, hang on. Skitter strike. Set up the Death Runner signature as close to the first one as possible. So, there. With the same number of wounds next to it as the first one. So he's also 10 wounds. He's taken 3 damage. The second miniature moves so it's adjacent to as many heroes as possible, then attacks each adjacent hero with its stab slicer. So it would technically go, or we're quite well positioned actually. No, it would have gone there. It would go there and attack you two, and then this will come after.
Yeah, or even go me and you, Dad, are I think equal distance. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh no, so that's going to attack. This isn't going to attack. It's just this thing that attacks.
Oh, okay.
So we're both going to get stab slicer. So 3 dice. 1, 2, 3.
Well, they're not
hitting
going
on
all the plates.
No, because there's an attack that goes after its quarry. This one just goes to as many. It gets to the best position where it can be as next to many miniatures as possible.
Okay.
It couldn't. If it went there, it would only hit 1 because there's actually a wall there.
Yeah.
So that is where it would go to hit the most miniatures. So this is 3 plus. So only 1 damage goes through. So can you roll a save, Blake? Just a one save, please. Roll one dice or one save. I only hit you with one dice. It's because you're not paying attention. You're getting bored and paying attention. Roll one dice, please. I don't know why you do this. Your mood changes so fast. Just be with this.
It's like the second,
into it. Yes,
like
he's
the second
saying
it gets a bit unappealing.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing ever.
So you are going to take 1 damage on your character. That is the end of that. So
that guy there does not do anything.
Doesn't do anything unless he rolls a 1, 2, or 3. Goes after the quarry. So either this thing runs around attacking, or this thing runs around attacking. They don't both run around attacking.
Yeah, okay, that could have been bad.
So Destiny dice. Double 6s, of course, and double 1s. So 2 events happen.
Great. Oh, there's only one. There's only one event. Right?
No, it's 2 events.
You sure?
Yeah.
No. I think it's only one.
Unless you can find a rule that says that.
Can you double check? I'm pretty sure it's only one.
I'm pretty sure it's I'm pretty sure 2 events can happen. Hero phase, Destiny phase, page 19. Wounding heroes. This is it. Page 9. Destiny roll. When you discard dice from the Destiny roll, there are many consequences. See consequences of Destiny on the back of the book. I think it sends you to one place, then it sends you to another same place.
Yeah.
If any 1s or 6s are discarded, an unexpected event occurs. Roll 2 dice after. So, okay, so it's any. So, because we have expelled any, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you've expelled both at the same time. It's just one event. So we're going to get.
Okay, cool.
56. What are you laughing at? The fact that I can roll 5s and 6s and except
Yeah,
when
I
it's
did
set for when
find
it's
that
my
a bit
turn.
ridiculous.
A figure the champions now saw stood huddled in their path, its back with it turned to them, and about its shoulders hung a heavy, tattered robe. Could this be another traveller, lost within the tower's labyrinths paths, or is it something altogether more sinister? You must decide as a group whether you trust the figure, will you alert them to your presence, hoping for a new ally, or will you suspect a trap and attack before they notice you? Once you have decided, the remote player rolls a dice. If the result is an odd number, go to 2. If the roll is an even number, go to 72. So we've seen a person in the chamber. Do we want to trust them?
Yeah, I think we trust them because it's.
We're not the sort of people that go attacking immediately, are we?
Yeah.
So.
And also, I feel like if you go at everything just trying to kill it quickly, you're not going to have any fun mini games.
Okay, so I'm going to roll then. On an odd, we're going to 2, and on an even, we're going to 72. I don't know which dice it was.
It's a 5.
Was it the 5?
Yeah.
You sure? I'm going to re-roll it because I don't know. It hit these and they all moved.
Yeah, you can re-roll it.
I'm going to pick a lucky dice. There
Let's
you
see
go.
risk any ones.
It's a 5. It's the same number anyway. There you go. So fate's decided. If it was that number, it was number 5. So 72.
Is it number 5?
What is going to happen? 72. As the mysterious figure's tattered cloak slipped to the ground, their true nature was revealed. Here was not some nefarious foe, but another champion lost within the trackless waste of Silver Tower. Such was the nature of this terrible realm. Whenever friends could appear as foes, those wary of trickery could be fooled by their own well-placed caution. If the heroes chose to attack the cloaked cat figure, roll a d6 if the scores. We didn't choose to attack. Stranger is slain with a single blow. Each hero is D3. Each player uses D3 renowned. They are released. Realise their terrible mistake. On a 3-4, blah, blah, blah. Despite the hero's protestations that it's a terrible mistake, the stranger refuses to stand with the reckless individuals and stalks off the shadows. If the heroes alerted the cloaked figure to their presence, pick a random unused hero card. That hero joins the party as a companion. Set up their miniature as close to the remote player as possible. So a new person has joined.
I think
we can pick from the heroes deck because I pretty much have all of the heroes.
Oh, who do we on.
Any heroes that we were thinking of? That
Although I haven't got them all, so I haven't got every single one of them, but I've got quite a few of them. So
let's take a look at the cards. There is
no,
one.
you have to pick up random. It has to be a
Okay.
random. It has to be a random choice.
All right.
Those are the actual ones from the Silver Tower, so you would actually know which ones those are. But yeah, if you want one you know, then it's going to be these top three. Maybe we should do from top three.
No, we
Should we
should
just
still do it random.
Oh, well then you know what these ones are. pick a card. I don't know if I've got this one.
All right.
I've got quite a lot of them.
Yeah, you got a Grimwrath Berserker.
Yeah, we've got one of those.
So dwarf dude.
We've got a dwarf. I'll probably just use the
We've got
dwarf.
5 players now.
Yeah. Where is he? Where's the dwarf? Dwarfy, where are you?
I can pick from one of the 3. Yeah, do it.
Should have made life easier and picked one we could have actually gotten to.
Yeah, do you think we should just pick one of the 3?
That's
rather
your
than doing
request.
that?
Look, we can be joined by a hero quest character.
He can't. He's a dwarf.
He's been lost in here ever since back in Hero Quest days. The dwarf is with us. So, do you want to take control of him?
Yeah, I don't mind. Do I have 4 dice for him?
Yeah. Or Blake, if you want to take control of him, whoever.
You can have him if you want.
He can have the famous and risky dice. So he's going to be even more awesome because he's got.
Yellow.
Yeah, I've got quite a lot to keep track of now.
Yeah, that was it. Well, there's another melee character. It's a shame. So he would actually technically be. Who rolled that? I rolled it, didn't I?
Yep.
So he would be up in the other chamber.
Hey there.
Hey, I'm Tommy. I've been
We have now
stuck
got-
here for 17 years.
Yes.
Probably a lot longer than that. wouldn't it?
200 years.
Well, since Hero Quest.
Since Hero Quest, about 50 years.
That might actually be around 40. Like,
So that was that. Lord of Plagues.
okay. Who did I see into the enemy of
I'm going to use the 2 to move. Bop to there, and I'm going to hope
Oh.
this is the real one.
Oh wow. Okay, so what this guy can do, right? So I can put a 3+ on here, and then use an attack, and if he slays an enemy, he can make a move and another attack for 3, and he can keep on doing this while he kills people.
Nice. I'm going to hit this guy with my 4.
If he slays 3 or more adversaries in a turn, he gains 1 renown.
Oh, miss. I'm going to hit with my 5 and miss. I'm going to hit with my other 5 and miss. This Lord of Plagues is utter rubbish.
This is really
He is
cool.
awful. He really is awful. Like, he is so gone. He doesn't do anything. He hasn't done anything. Let's kill him off.
Okay, sure.
let's just send everything against him and
Good one for me.
murderize him. Okay, my turn again. Right, this is a bit better. This is how you do it, Lord of Plagues. You get some abilities that are actually useful. I will use my 1 to smack the little grot in front of me there, hopefully just to kill him off. 3+. Yeah, so he's dead. And then I'm going to turn my attentions to the big guy. And I will use another thunder. I will put 3 into my guard. I will use that to go onto there so that everyone's getting re-rolls on their saves of 1. And I will roll this to do my Thunder Charge Strike. Yeah, Thunder Charge Strike, which is 3+. I can re-roll the 1.
I think we've just
I got
a holy power level.
I got a 2. That is the end of my turn. Over to you.
Okay. Yeah, Gracie's turn.
I just rolled so bad.
Dad's I just got a 2
That's
6s.
2 6s and I just rolled all 1s and 2s.
I roll
Oh my
I roll
God.
6s and 5s and 4s.
It's so painful.
Okay, so I'm going to use this 2, and I'm just gonna move up into this room. But because I used an action, this upgrades to a 6.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going to cast Vermintide
Rats.
on this room.
Mm-hmm.
3+, so that does D3 damage,
So he's definitely dead.
and it does 3 damage.
So he's dead.
That's 2
And
for now.
He's now on 7 health.
Okay.
Now remember, we don't know which one of these is the real one.
Yeah.
So we kind of need to
probably
do damage to
going to
both. Yeah.
So yeah, so the warp lightning. I'm going to use warp lightning instead of Vermintide, since I'm not needing to do AOE's. So I'm going to warp lightning him, which misses. That's okay. And then I'm going to warp lightning again, which hits, and it does D3 damage.
Nice.
3 damage.
3 damage. So he's also taken 6 wounds.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
Over
yeah.
to you, Blake. Oh no, sorry, over to the dwarf. Yeah, our new companion gets a turn.
So, very big dice.
Although he's a bit out of the fight at the moment.
Yeah, you can't really.
Is he?
So what you can do, you will move to there. Can he hit from there?
Is that connected? Yeah, it's connected.
Okay, cool. He's going to use his 5-storm great axe. So you're only just a 1+ to hit.
1+.
No, I need a 1+ dice.
Okay.
So it's 2. So 2+ to hit.
That'd be OP.
So and it does D3 damage.
D3, nice.
So that's 2 damage.
2 damage. So he's now on. So let's go back the other way. He's now got 5 wounds left. So now we're counting down on this guy. So he's got 5 wounds left.
Okay, and
Wait,
then I
what's a
can
D3
use this to
thing?
hit again. 2+ to hit, and then D3 wounds, so 3 wounds.
So he's now got 2 wounds left.
So I can hit again. 2+ to hit, hits, and D3 so 3
So he's
wounds.
dead. We think. So when he goes to 0 health, you need to roll a dice, James, and on. On a 1, 2, or 3. On a 1, 2, 3, you killed the illusion. On a 4, 5, 6, you killed the actual Death Runner. So all you killed was the illusion. So he disappears.
I think these dice are quite nice.
They're nice dice, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
So sadly, all of that damage was only to kill an illusion, and you can make that reappear again, which is annoying.
Yeah. That was pretty cool though.
That was pretty cool.
I'm liking
Blake,
this
over
one.
to you. I reckon you should use some moves to charge this other guy.
And first of all, you can
So the stun. You got the stun this round. So only 2. Yeah, you did it right.
yeah, and like I think you're the last player, so this is yours.
Mm.
I guess I'm going to use that to move 3 back.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
I'll use the other one to move back 3 towards.
Yeah, so move towards him.
Actually, you can just use the battle one, right? So wait, put that back. Put the dice back. You can use this one. War Dancer. Once per turn, your hero can move up to 1 space before making your weapon action.
There you go.
So now make that weapon action.
Now smack him.
So draws 6, please. Okay, it still hits.
Yeah.
So 1 damage.
1 damage. So he's now on 7, which leaves him with 6 life left.
Oh, we need another. Can I just have like a dice to put on here? Also, what do you've got on a renown for killing the So we've got 2 renown.
Yeah.
For killing the grot. What do you get a renown for killing the illusion?
No.
No, okay.
No, it's not worth any renown or illusion.
Okay.
Actually, did you give me a renown for killing a grot as well?
No. Was it the black or white?
I'm the white, so does that mean I just got a... I've only ever got
No,
one.
no, you've
Wow.
only got one.
Wow. God, my guys are really bad. Okay, Blake, over to you.
And then this is going to be a stunted move because it was 3 misses. So
That's that. So it's the end of the turn. So the only thing on the table is the Skaven guy. And he's going to do a 4, which is the same as before. So disappears. It's going to move to where it can hit the most people, which is going to be here. It's going to have the same 6 health remaining as this guy, but it could also be the right one. We don't know. It could be an illusion. It could be the right one. And it's going to hit us both. So that's 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. Luckily, you're not getting hit by any of this, Blake.
Yeah, you just.
So 3 hits on this guy, which is 2, I think. Yes, 2 on him. So I've got 3 plus saves. So foul them both. So that's 2 damage. Can I have another wound, please?
I love how when we need high dices,
Yeah.
we don't get them.
I can just. My rolling is just awful. Right.
But when
Lord
we
of
want
Plagues.
them,
2 damage on the Lord of Plagues and saves.
Does he have like a disgusting resilience or something? What are his abilities?
No, he can. When he does recuperation,
regen.
it's always a +1. His never goes up. But I did save them both anyway, so no damage on the Lord of Plagues.
Can you do it for the dwarf as well? He's gonna get hit.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get hit. Yeah. All 3 hit the dwarf.
Yeah, he's got a 5-up save, kind of.
Oh, so 2 damage on the dwarf. New round. Can I have that purple dice, please? Because you stepped out of that room, this room's going to disappear.
Oh, you sure?
Yep. The rooms beyond the room disappear. Double 1s, we get an event, and double 5s and a 3. So the 5s are slop.
Alright, and that goes next to who?
I think he's already in. Well, I thought he was already in there, wasn't he?
Blake's got slop.
Okay, so yeah, just put it in there. You can keep this one. I haven't painted this one, but you can keep this one on your board if you want to keep it on your board to remind you. I only painted up one of the Banes because I didn't think there was any point painting up the other ones.
Oh, okay, it's just primed.
Yeah, it's primed. So he's in there, and then we've got an event. So we've got 10, 13. Could have been the magical double 1s.
Apparently, we're not having a good time.
We're not having a good time, are we?
Yeah, let's get both of these.
This is a hard shard that we're going for. So this is 13.
I mean, everything was running so smoothly, then this guy appeared.
Yeah. 13 is not going to be a good one, is it?
No. If this was 12.
A thick, cloying fog billowed up to engulf the champions, scintillating blue and purple vapours in which strange lights swarm. The clouds shredded apart, and as quickly as they came, they come. But in their wake were left Killick occults who sprang swiftly into attack.
Right.
Roll a dice and place that many occults next to the board. Starting with the room up player and going clockwise, each player sets up one of those occults as close to their hero as possible until all have been set up. So how many appear?
Surprise.
Is Dad going to roll terribly?
Dad, roll a 1.
2. Okay.
Not that bad.
So room up player is me, so I'm going to set up this guy here. And then you.
Set him up here.
You're going to set one up like that. Okay, cool. That's it.
Kind of pathetic.
Yeah.
Can I use the ranged weapon, like a missile weapon, if it's the
No.
one next to me?
You can't use a missile on adjacent. Jason.
That's annoying. I'm going to poke him.
Oh, I'm only going to get 2 dice on this guy. I rolled 2 1s. 2 1s as my only dice. Okay, I have to recuperate with 1. So I recuperate 2 runes. That's fine. And then the other one I will use to just attack, and I will attack. Well, I suppose I should attack the biggest threat in the table, really. So I'll hit him with my Warbler. Oh, that's going to go as well, so we're not going to get that. I can't even activate it because I need a 2 to activate it. So all I can do is hit. So my Warblade 3+. I rolled a 1, everybody, so I missed. So that's 3 dice, 3 1s. So you could be having as bad a game as me, Blake.
Okay, so let's do this, whatever this is. Alright, so what do I need to be able to move? So if I move away from him, what is the kind of the rule on that?
He's pinning you, so you've got to do a pinning test, which I think is, if it's on the back here, see page 12, page 12. Pinning test. If an adversary is adjacent to a hero at the start of a move, it must make a pinning test. The room mark player rolls a dice. If they score lower than the adversary's agility, so the agility on those guys,
That's pretty high.
so you've got to roll higher than its agility, I take it. Actually, that's the way round. These guys don't have agility, I don't think. Oh, they do. Agility of 4+.
Any, like, what happens if I fail?
If you fail, why did I just find that rule and then not find it? Okay. If the adversary is adjacent, the remote player rolls a dice. If the score is lower than the adversary's agility value, it is pinned and cannot move that phase. It can still attack or carry out other instructions from the results on the behaviour table. So that's not saying if you move. That's saying if they move. So maybe you don't get pinned.
Seems unlikely.
When you make the action, any spaces that are untouched diagonally are considered to be adjacent. Heroes that start their action adjacent to an adversary might be pinned. If this comes up, you can see how it's resolved on page 19. Why is it different?
Why is it chucky all over this?
I know, yeah. Just tell me there. It's easier.
Yeah.
Pinned heroes. If you wish to move your hero either with a move action or part of another action, then adjacent to an adversary roll a dice. If the result is lower than your hero's agility, they cannot move, and the hero dice is spent. So you just need to roll higher than your agility.
My agility. So
Yes.
I got a 3+. So I make it.
Yeah, you're fine. So you move.
Okay, cool. So I'm moving to here.
Yep.
And since I took an action, this upgrades to a 4. So now I shall cast Warp Lightning. How many wounds do these guys have? Is that
He's without weapons, so he's 3. He's got no shield.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit him, and I hit on a 3+, and it does D3 damage. So 2 damage to him.
2 damage, nice. So he's got
Yeah,
one. He's got one
and
health
that
left.
upgrades this to a 5. I am then going to cast Warp Lightning again to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that hits and it does.
It kills him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a 1.
That's a renown.
And it upgrades this to a 6 since I took an action. So now I will cast Vermintide on this area. And we'll see how this goes. 3+ misses, so never mind.
Fizzles out.
Yep. Now this guy's turn. He gets 2 dice. A 6 and a 2. So, that guy's also without a shield. So
Yeah, attack and heals. You only got 3 health, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to attack. I need a 2+. Hits, and it does D3 wound. 1 wound.
1 wound.
I'm gonna take this and 2+ to hit. Misses, dang it. Okay, I'm gonna heal with this. So how does the healing work?
So just roll D3. Okay,
2.
so 2 wounds.
Nice.
Nice. Over to you, Blake. So you can take that stun token off now because you've spent the turn stunned. So you can now roll 3 dice. Nice. See if you can do some.
Not like you're getting a bit tired.
Miss.
Oh dear.
Hit.
Yeah.
Two damage.
What was that weapon you used?
Something.
Something more. So he's down to 4 health on this guy.
Very quiet, Nick.
Does that get you anything else? Because you.
No.
No. Okay. So wait, don't worry. The Lord of the Plagues is coming up.
Gonna be awesome.
We all know how this is going to play out. Ready? Let's see the. Oh, that's the cock dice. I can re-roll that one. Let's see those ones. 3 2s. Oh, that's on form. And then a 4.
Seems a bit cursed.
It does seem cursed, doesn't it? The Lord of Plagues is a cursed character. So the only thing that's worth him doing is to wail on this thing here and hopefully do some damage to it. So looking for 4 pluses. I hit it. I hit. So that's 2 damage on this guy. So he's got 4 health left.
So it's not so small little orphans compared to like back Night Quest or.
Yeah.
She's not even I
I didn't slay anything, so I don't get upgrades. Misses. Hits. 2 more damage to this guy. Okay. And then come on. If I can do 1 more, we can find out whether he's the real one or not. Yes! 2 more. So he's dead-ish. On a 1, 2, 3, we actually killed the real one. On a 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, illusion. 4, 5, 6. Yay! He's dead. So I get a good chunk of a round for that. I think I get D3 renowned, I think.
Isn't a D3 a dice with 3 sides?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but there's no such thing as a dice with 3 sides, is there?
Yeah, because it's physically impossible. Yeah, try and think of a 3D shape with only 3 sides, apart from like a cylinder. But you've got to be able to roll it.
Squish the cylinder.
Oh no, because it's be way more likely to land on the flat edge. If that's like a coin, like I mean, coins technically have 3 sides. They've got that thin side, which goes, face 1, heads, tails.
I'm sure I read this somewhere. Where have I missed this then? I'm sure it said you got more renowned for killing him or something.
I remember that was a thing with the big blue guy.
When he is slain, whichever hero landed the killing blow gains D3 renowned rather than 1, and each other hero gains 1 renowned. So he's gonna get 1 renowned.
Yeah, okay, so you're gonna
everyone got a renowned for killing that guy, which is nice.
You're in a nice little coal mine right now.
You are, Blake.
No.
What are you looking for? You just head back the window. Sure, I didn't think the game was that bad. You're going to start head back in the window.
Wait, what?
I thought Dusty was scratching at the door.
So you didn't realise the window? Oh my goodness. Luckily there's no camera facing that door and people would have just seen you go poof, into the glass.
I thought you were going to look how frustrating this game is.
That could have been on like Twitch Fails video or something. Watch this kid just walk into a glass door.
Hurry up, a bird.
Could have made some money out of that. Right, that's the end of the turn, right?
Yeah.
So the Calic, the occulty guy is going to go. He's going
How
to
are
do
you
a
alive?
6.
No.
If there are twice as many heroes on the board as occults, each occult moves towards the nearest portal. An occult that ends its move on a portal flees and removed from play. Each occult, so he can move 4, so he could actually move to the portal.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, so he's out. So he books it.
These guys are so cool.
So new turn. Over to you, James. You are the Ruin Mark player.
Okay, let's get our Destiny dice down. Oh, before we start the new turn, can we respite?
We can't because there was an enemy on the board at the time.
Well, now it's the end.
So we'd have to play a whole turn.
We will just move into this room and then respite.
We could do that, yeah.
Yes.
Like the whole turn could just be us moving.
But remember, we have to keep rolling
but
Destiny
first,
dice.
yeah.
Exactly. So that's the thing. You can hang around in rooms.
I had a double 4.
Yeah, you can hang around in rooms, but there's chances of encounters.
Yes, so Dad, can you please roll us... so what's a 4 first?
The 4 is adversaries. There are no adversaries on the table, so we're fine.
Okay.
And then roll me a 10s and a 1s,
So
please.
we've got...
10.
Oh,
Oh, double 1 on the
look,
encounter.
Summon the Gaunt Summoner.
Like, so that's not a good thing.
Time to walk into the door again.
Let's not do that.
Double 1. With a roar and a great jet of sky blue flame leapt from high to engulf the champions in dancing energies of change. Cries of alarm rang out as the party hurled themselves aside, seeking to avoid immolation and mutation. Starting with the room up player and going clockwise, each player in turn rolls 4 dice. Keep going until a player does not roll a 6. That player's hero is struck by a gout of warp flame and suffers D3 wounds. If they are grievously wounded as a result, they must discard one of their skills. So this is okay. This isn't the Gaunt Summoner.
Also, how long
So roll.
How long does this stay down? Is it until?
The new. Did it say turn, didn't it? So
Is it
yeah, I think it's just turn. I think it's back now.
oh, okay. Okay.
Roll 4 dice.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna get 6. Let's do this.
No, you need a 6.
Yes.
So you're okay.
6.
You're okay.
6. Oh wait.
It's the first person to not. Yeah, go on. So it's the first person to not roll a 6.
Yeah.
He's okay.
It's risking it.
He's definitely going to get it. We all knew he would get it, but that's okay because on the D3 wounds, in theory, I should only get 1 wound.
Dad, we can predict the future now.
Only 1 wound because my rolling is either just low numbers. It's always 1s. So there you go.
You'd be great with a warp lightning cannon. They run on low rolls.
Exactly. I need games where you have to roll low numbers. So that's that. So yes, we now could use this entire round. I won't even bother rolling the dice.
No.
Just to all end up in here.
Let's go to that door. I think it's a lucky one. All the warriors are kind of facing that direction.
And now everyone's taken their turn. We can all roll to search for treasure.
So, I get treasure?
No.
I don't get treasure.
I
Yes.
don't get treasure.
Right. So,
I haven't got treasure.
this guy's getting the Phoenix Heart. You can make this action for a 3+, revive. Restore a grievously wounded hero to health. That hero heals D3 wounds. Then set the hero up adjacent to your own, then discard this card.
Yeah, I got something called a Death Ruin, which is 1, 2, and 3 does nothing. 4, 5 adds 1 damage to my attack. 6, it doubles the damage of the attack.
Cool. So that's
not that
so it's
special.
now a whole new turn.
It's now a whole new turn, so the room up player is now Blake.
No, it's this guy.
That guy. I need to separate the Destiny deck, which I think means dealing from the bottom to 2 piles, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
The smart money is this direction,
Okay.
I think,
What's your logic on that one?
because the bottom 3 cards. So it would have been bottom, miss there. So basically, this has got 2 of the bottom 2 cards
it's
in
2
it,
out of 3.
and this has got 1 of the bottom 3 cards.
Okay,
in it.
yeah. I think
So
we
the
go
smart
for-
money is that direction.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we get. Yay.
Double 6s, we get an event.
No,
and double
no
4s.
enemies.
No enemies, that's
I just
fine.
got the exact same roll, apart from replace the 6.
So give me a 10s and a 1 roll then.
Okay, so we've got.
A 1 and a 2. We've done this before.
Did we just summon the?
I think we just summoned the Death Runner again. He's like, oh, you thought you killed me.
Hold on. So we are now all in a singular place. He's going to swarm right next to us. I think we can take him out very, very fast.
Okay, set up the Skaven Death Runner closest nearest to the room up player. Who's the room up player? You are,
It
mate.
is. Yeah,
So it's going to appear right there.
Well, I think it would be.
No, nearest portal and player. So there he is.
Stabbity stab stab.
This is unbelievable.
I mean, out of all the people to be.
We've rolled so many 1s in this game. It'd be statistically crazy the amount of 1s we've rolled.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Blake, it's your turn, mate. It's your. Oh no, it's the dwarf's turn. Go on then, dwarfy.
Let's do this. This is a brilliant roll.
You'll have to get round to him first. You have to go round here because there's a wall there.
Yeah, no problem. That will move me around. That's 3 spaces. I can use all of these to do really strong attacks. Okay, so we're going to go 2+ to hit. 2+ to hit, D3 damage. So it does 2 damage.
Okay, so he's on 11 health right now.
2+ to hit, D3 damage. 1 damage.
He's on 10 health.
2+ to hit, D3 damage, 3 health, or 3 more damage.
So he's on 7 health.
I quite like this guy.
So that means he's got 6 health left. So we got big old 6 next to him. Okay, Blake, see if you can smash him, Blake.
Come on, Blake, we can take him out in 2 rounds.
No, we can't.
You can bite him to death.
You can actually. Yeah.
Yes, I
Well,
like
actually,
tasty rats.
It's like if you can roll 6s, you can then roll. So it's
Okay,
that misses.
misses. That
That
hits.
So that does 1
So
damage.
1 damage,
One damage.
and then you get to attack again with
Yeah,
your
so
sun tooth
3.
more.
3
Come
plus.
Yeah,
Yes.
and what's that? 2 damage. So he's down to 3 health.
Okay. And then
Now, if we can kill him before he spawns, then
Okay, so that's 2 more damage.
2 more damage. He's on 1 health.
I can most definitely bolt that.
Yeah.
But that Lord of Plagues, it's your turn.
Of which I can't get to him, so my only chance is to roll a 6.
Come on, Dad.
Might
So
as
physically can't. I can't physically get to.
Get quadruple ones.
No. So
Might as well heal in your turn. That's about
yeah,
it.
that's all I'd have done is healed. So I healed. That's it. I'm staying where I am. No, I'll move to there because
Oh yeah.
we're going to go that direction.
We're heading there anyway.
Right, and then it's this guy's turn, and he can do nothing. Luckily, he rolls that as well. So I will just activate my 4C, so everyone gets saves on their 1s.
Might as well move down.
I'll
you
pop
as well.
myself into.
Does it matter?
I can challenge him and make him move to us. Is that worth it?
No.
I mean, if you think it
He's
is.
on 1 health.
We need to roll after this to find out who the quarry is. Actually, he's fine attacking either the dwarf or you, so I'll just
Yeah.
leave him there. All right, that's my turn over
Well, you
then.
might as well move to there, alright?
Yes, I'll use 1 dice to move to there.
Gracie, it's all up to you. Don't
Gracie, 1 damage, just lightning bolt him.
I don't roll so well. So, lightning bolt him. I
Misses.
miss. And
Lightning bolt him.
that goes up to a 5. Lightning bolt again. That hits and it does D3 damage. 3
He's
damage.
dead. You appeared and got blown up. So now D3 renown, and we all get 1 renown,
Oh,
which
nice.
is actually, by the way, more.
3.
So you're going to get 4 because we're in the
Oh,
warriors.
okay.
We're in the warriors chamber. Everyone gets +1 renown for being in here.
oh,
So you're going
I
to get
just got
4.
6, right? I just got 3. So that's 3 renown.
Yeah,
It's D4.
and then 4. You get
Oh,
+1. You get
sorry.
+1 because of the
Okay,
dude.
yeah. Yep. So 1, 2.
And then we're all going to get 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2.
There you go. Yeah, we should all play Skaven. James's character's like been around the renown board twice.
Yeah.
You and
This is
I, we're
almost
all
my
like
second time round.
plodding along. That's it.
Oh, last thing I'm going to do. I'm going to move and catch Slop. So, I'm going to try and catch him.
Yeah, so roll off against Blake.
I got 5.
So, oh my goodness.
I
So
think
you are, your hero's move value is 1 and their agility is 6 until the end of the round, which is the end of the round now anyway, so it makes no difference.
my agility was 6. Anyway.
Yeah.
I have quite a good agility.
So the room mock player is now Blake.
And we get to roll Destiny dice.
Yay! I'm going to
Okay,
get all
Blake,
6s.
summon that
because I'm
Skaven again.
Let's see if we can move out of this room.
good. Summon a Skaven.
See if we can not summon more Skaven. We summoned more Skaven.
Yay!
Or we might have.
Yeah, so double 1s. So roll a 10s and a 1s.
So right,
Go on, roll 1 dice. This is the 10. So this is 50.
Okay, it's not Skaven.
4. I think we've had 54.
Yes, we have.
I think we keep rolling. We don't ever seem to roll in the 20s, 30s, or 40s. It's either.
It's either too high or too low.
Yeah, 54. Oh, we haven't had this one. Amidst the coiling vapours of figure moved, a stranger approached through the shimmering murk. Weapons were drawn and readied. Yet serendipity that this was. Stepping into the light came not some monstrous foe, but another lost soul seeking freedom from this place. Pick an unused hero card at random. This hero
Hey,
joins the
there's
party.
6. We have 6
So
people
we're about
now.
to add another character. This is epic.
We
We've
all have 2 characters.
got yet another hero joining the game.
We have like a massive group now.
There's like 6 players.
This is
isn't there?
ridiculous.
Where have I got the hero cards?
I reckon, Blake, do you want to have 2 characters?
I mean, why not?
Do you want to pick a character, or do you want me to just get you
Oh,
one?
Blake, do you want to have a? Do you want to be one of like the original guys and the black ones from the cover? Or do you...
Yeah, so these three guys are the original. So you've got the Fire Slayer Doom guy, you've got the Draconi Chieftain, and the War
you
Priest.
could go for a random thing. It could be like that guy. It could be the Orc.
Okay.
Can I
You're
draw a
going to go
random
around the guy. Okay. I can't promise I've got them all, but I've got quite a few of them. So
Pokemon.
you're going to go to the bottom one,
Who's
eh?
that? Pokemon.
The Assassin. I do actually have the Assassin.
Yes, the
The
assassin's
assassin-
quite strong.
The Assassin.
Move.
So
Speed.
let me so for
The Assassin is a
For
character
what?
I have.
for dice that's more than one, you can combat two plus to hit and it does 2 damage. For a 2+, you can do concealed throwing stars, which is 3+ to hit and 1 damage.
We are now all controlling
Once
2 characters.
So once per enemy, like the enemy adversary phase, you can choose to make a save roll using the assassin's agility value instead of its save value. If the roll is successful, the hit is ignored. In addition, the assassin can pass through models inside that.
That's him jumping through the air as an assassin.
Yeah. So, once per. So if an enemy tries to hit you once per round, you can use your 2+ agility rather than your 6+ save. And also, you can move through enemies.
I can't believe we've gained 2 companions during this game.
Then you can also, Blake, if you roll a 6 when making an attack roll for any of your weapons, the damage is doubled. And then you've got, if you slay an adversary and suffer no wounds during a turn, you gain 1 renown. Dad, we need more dice.
Yeah,
Let's use
And I
dice.
believe that's what we set up here.
I'm going to give him
Black dice.
We have a full-blown army.
these black ones.
So they match him.
Then we're also going to need another random dice just to go on the renowned table.
Yeah. There you go, there's his 4 dice.
Cool.
And then we use this one to represent him on the tracker.
What is happening?
It's like an army. Whatever we come up against at the end is going to be like, what the dickens?
There's like 6 of you.
Although when it does say place such and such for every character, we're going to be over. They're going to be up room on the card. So that was that.
When we do place models, can it spread to the other rooms? Like, if needs be.
It says on the tiles. I don't think so.
So we're just going to have
So
less
guys, the
one in.
tactic is
To
don't
flood
let.
the tile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flood it. Everyone in.
So
Okay.
guys, this is actually quite a good range character since it's got a 3+ and 1 damage for only a cost of 2. So yeah, so you got throwing styles, knives.
Right, you are the room up player, so away you
Okay.
go.
So
Are you going
So
to?
it's kind of it is easier. If
Yeah,
you
run
do that
them side by side.
Yeah.
Put the can over there if you want. Put it next to the. So, yeah.
What is going on?
What is going on? That's all right.
What if I drop that on a 6?
So you could heal and then move through the door.
Heal. Which one can I use to heal?
The two will be fine.
Okay.
Actually, if you healed before, it's hard to remember. But I think
I
each new
have.
turn, it's okay. So I think the 1 will work. You can use the 1.
Okay.
It's within the turn, so if you double heal or such.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
cool.
you healed, and then you're going to move through this door.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this door will disappear.
Oh, you only got a move of actually 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
so
just got
move through there. So I'm going to get rid of that.
Assassination.
I'm going to move all of this down.
Assassination.
full-blown army.
That's still that direction.
Even if that's a big one, we probably can fit on half
And
of
we've
it
got
up.
looting the dead is the next room we're going to come across.
Imagine if we get another one, it's just a get another companion. Cool, now we're at
Yeah,
3.
exactly. How many companions can we have, man?
Do these guys stay over into the next game?
No, I think they're just what we find
Oh,
while
okay.
we're in this adventure.
Oh, okay. Next round and next game we find like 16.
I mean, you can obviously change to that companion if you like that companion. Change to that companion.
Yeah.
I'll keep them stainless.
Right.
Well, we haven't tried them. Alright.
So with any luck, this is the last room.
Yeah.
If it's not, at least if it's not, we haven't got too far to go. Here, glinted grave goods heaped about the feet of strange sarcophagus from inside, with which waft an acrid reek. Oh god, that's a sentence and a half in it. Put 4 treasure cards face down next to the chamber, next to this chamber.
This
So
is too broken.
1, 2, 3, 4. Heroes can make this action whilst adjacent to the sarcophaguses, which is this one and this one. And I'm guessing you need to be... No, you don't, it's just be adjacent to it. Loot. 4+. Roll a dice. If the result is a 5 or 6, you can take one of the treasure cards. If the result is 1, read the passage 50. So that's probably not going to be good. You can re-roll this dice if your hero is swift, which I bet that assassin is swift.
That assassin is hella swift.
Yeah. Is anyone else swift?
No.
No.
He
But
is
I can't,
fast.
so he can re-roll. If he gets a bad roll,
He's got a movement of 5.
yeah,
He can literally run.
he can zip around. I knew he'd be swift.
He could probably just run down there and run back.
That is it. This is a pretty. That is it. There's nothing else happening in this room, so we can loot that if we choose to loot it.
I mean, it's probably on some.
One's probably not going to be good.
We gotta lose it though. How can we not lose it?
Yeah. So you did finish adjacent to it technically, so you could use one of your dice to. So there's 4. So plus. So roll 5 or 6.
We're just great, aren't we?
Oh dear. Read passage 50. I bet they close. I bet there's no. I bet they just either chop your arm off. Amidst the terrible grinding of cogs and hissing of gaseous vapours, the strange sarcophagus swung slowly open. Within was revealed a cadaverous being swathed in wrappings and mouldering robes. The terrible reverend's eyes opened wide, and hellish lights shone from within the depths. With a dust-dining moan and clattering of clogs, the magistrate stepped forth, summoning up ancient sorcery to strike the champions down. Discard any remaining treasure cards.
Good job, mate.
My fault.
The room-up player then sets up an Akuric adept adjacent to the sarcophagus as close to the searching hero as possible. So I'm going to pick one of these sort of grandier looking ones. So this guy here is going to appear right there.
Just one of those?
Yeah, at the moment, the Magister acts like one of the character adepts, but his withered form contains just enough residual power for one last display of its former prowess. Roll a d3, add 2 to the result, and look up the Gaunt Summoner's behaviour table.
Right.
Then resolve it immediately, treating the adept as the Gaunt Summoner. The turn then continues. So it's going to do. It's going to do something.
Up an ancient.
An ancient, yeah, basically an old mummified Gaunt Summoner.
Cool.
Well, I think we can take him. We got enough.
Oh, we can definitely take him.
Stabbity stab.
So how many rounds do you think he's going to live?
So he immediately acts, and we add 2 to his action. So 6, 2 to 6 means he does nothing. That's an 8.
Awesome. He's just a bit.
So he's done nothing this turn.
Okay, I guess.
He's got 9 health. So
That's my assassin.
that's your turn over, yeah?
Yeah, now assassin.
Yeah, go for it, assassin. Yeah.
That's actually a really good roll, just because of how broken that character is.
Can the assassin do some assassin stuff?
Poison coated blades.
Do you wanna move?
Yeah, you get some moving
Oh,
first,
Fine, I can move
so you can
fast.
move to there.
Hello. You gotta commit die.
Yeah, he is not seeing you coming with those blades.
Poisonous blades.
I like
Okay.
the Noble's Rot that you put on the end of the
Yeah.
blades.
Okay, that hits. 1 damage.
Okay, so he's on 8 health.
This was a.
Oh, isn't it? No, 2 damage.
Oh yeah, 2 damage.
Okay, so he's on 6 health. No, he's on 7 health.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm just doing that.
Yeah.
Attack. Hits.
So that's 4 damage so far.
Doesn't hit. Hits.
So
Yeah.
6 damage.
Yeah.
So he's got 3.
He's got stabbed first.
He's got 3 health left. That the end of your turn?
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
Come on. Lord of Plagues is going to get in there and smash.
Doggy.
Maybe.
Doggy.
So 4, 5. Okay. I'm going to use the 2 to hit with my axe. I need a 4. I miss. I need a 4.
I miss.
I miss. I need a 4.
This kind of
I
got
miss.
replaced by the
A
assassin.
hit.
Yay!
And do 2 damage to him, so he's on 1 health.
Yay! Okay.
And then I need a 4.
Miss.
And I hit.
Oh!
He killed the mummified court summoner. Well done, mate.
Okay.
You did something.
Did we get any
Can I get a renown, please? That is it.
It's like your
Only
first
one
renown.
renown.
Only 1
Oh.
renown, because he was an old mummified court summoner. That didn't make a difference.
My guy's just speed. He'd be speeding.
Right. Over to the Night Quest Hall.
See, the one problem with this, whoever's last is not going to get any action. Like the Grim of Berserker.
I'm just going to probably triple move, I think. So I'm moving 4 squares, so 4, 8, so
Oh yeah, we can all
1,
move
2,
in there, so.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I will hold there. I'm just going to hold there. Actually, I should put myself on my last one. I should put myself on guard in case something does happen. But it's going to be the end of the round anyway, so.
Okay, Grace is moving. How do I... Okay, I don't even need high numbers. I'm just going to move 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I shall then move again, so 1, 2... I'm gonna stay here. Kind of. I'll hold my actions for whoever wants.
There's no point to the end of the turn.
Yeah, Grim Berserker. He's just gonna use his actions to move 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then guess he's gonna stay there.
That's the end of the turn, right?
Yeah, we can search for treasure, but in the normal way.
Yeah. So we're going to recuperate. So pass the token to me. Oh, it's the assassin's turn, is it? Okay, cool. Are we all going to search?
Yeah, the Lord of Plagues.
Lord of Plague can't search, but the other guys can.
Okay, both search.
Nothing for me.
Okay,
I
so,
get 2 treasures. One
so
for this guy, one
like
for
your
that guy.
dinosaur, he's getting the Gel of Command. Or the Gem of Command. You can use this card after a behaviour roll has been made, but before it has been resolved. Choose an adversary from the group and attack another adversary with one of its weapons. The adversary you choose cannot do anything else from this phase. So when an enemy goes to attack, before it does so, you can command it to attack a friend.
Okay.
And then your assassin gets a Wraith Blood. At any time during your turn, you can roll 3 dice and put them on this card. You can use these dice to make weapon actions as though they were hero dice. Discard this at the end of your turn, along with any dice that are still on it. So good for like a final boss. You can get 3 extra attacks. Okay, and now
This guy is actually kind of good. He can do damage. He can do 2 damage for any one.
Well, maybe we'll keep him around and drop the Lord of Plagues.
okay. So like,
You can have him.
can you?
He's a fun character. You can.
Okay, you can. We've all got to just take 1 character through. That's all.
Okay, double ones.
Double ones, okay. And then the others are destiny dice. So give me a 10s and a 1s then. So the first die is going to be a 10, which is 40. What's that new? 45.
45.
That's close. I was almost on the page I opened. Almost 45.
I've done that in a maths textbook once. Before the teacher even called it out, I flipped directly to the right page.
Nice. Blinding light engulfed the champions and searing luminescence that manifests without warning and burned away all sensation.
Yay.
For a span of time, they might have been seconds or centuries, the champions hung in that eerie void, before reality sprang back upon them with a fearsome roar. Remove all miniatures from the board except the ruin marked player's hero. So who's the real? So everyone but the assassin. They're all dead.
Yeah.
They're all dead. The players take turns setting up miniatures that were removed. Miniatures must be set up in the same chamber as the ruin marked player's hero, or as close as possible. If there's no space in that chamber, once all miniatures are set up, so we disappeared and reappeared back in any order we want.
Well, I
so
think,
stick the 2 tanks at the front. So tank.
I do want to get this
I'm a
fancy
tank.
action, but
Yeah,
sure.
the tank.
I think I should go back here.
Actually, put the Lord of Plagues there because he's going to go next.
Yep. Okay.
And then
you can
stick.
go up there.
Yeah. then
She
dwarf.
can go here since she's got an axe throw.
Yeah, and that was that.
Thank you.
Oh, that was oh god, that was such a terrible one. Hope we don't get that one again. I'm just
Yeah.
disappearing and reappearing with no penalty whatsoever.
Exactly where we want to be. Well, let's do this. I think we're ready.
We're ready for the last. Well, hopefully this is the last room. If it's not, we've got to head back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's easy for me.
I'm gonna
Oh,
spend 2
This room's gone now, alright?
to explore.
Yay.
It is the fighting pit. We were lucky. We got it.
Yay.
Okay.
Time to go stabbity stab stab.
Thank you.
Stab,
Where'd you put the card there?
I didn't touch the card. It's still there.
Yeah. So this is the Warrior's Gaze. This is the looting of the dead. This is for that portal. Not that we're even going to take it. And then we have the fighting pit.
I think we're ready to do this, guys. We're walking in twice the amount of people that we started with.
Right, let me just explain this tile a little bit. So, you've got to use your imagination a little bit. This is lower than this. Right, this is a platform. These are stairs down to the fighting pit. Okay,
Okay.
so you've got to go. If you want to, you can't go from here to there. Right, you've got to go down the stairs. Okay. Yes, this entire area is what's called the fighting pit. This is stairs, and that's that. There is a portal at the bottom of the fighting pit. Right there.
Is that an exit?
It is an exit, but I'm sure we won't be using it. I've got to read. Right, so the chamber is split into 2 sections: the fighting pit and the arena above it. Spaces on the arena never count as being adjacent to spaces in the fighting pit. So you can't, if there's a miniature here and a miniature there, they can't attack each other.
Does it still count as one big area for AoE?
Let's find out. We're adjacent to spaces in the fighting pit and vice versa. The stairs are adjacent to both sections. Set up the chamber up so the heroes enter through the fighting pit. So that's where we're entering there.
You're not entertained.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. If the hero ends an action in the fighting pit, roll a dice. On a 1, 2, or 3, they are struck by a blade. So they're see all the swirling blades and stuff, and suffer a wound. So anytime you're in that pit, you've got to watch out. Read passage 83. Are you not entertained? Let's do this. There are 6 of us. If we lose this, it's going crazy. So obviously this is where the Gaunt Summoner's piece is. Up ahead the champions heard shouting voices, whooshing flame, and a clank and clatter of some great machinery at work. Weapons drawn and heart thumping, they advanced into the glaring light of a strange chamber. Blades spun, twisting on every side, rendering deadly the high-sided pit in which the champions found themselves. Perched above were a pair of sorcerous adepts hurling spells and counter spells at one another from a rotating columns of metal, while a glowing fragment of the amulet hung in the air between them. Cultists throned the edge of the arena, bellowing encouragement to one another at the combatants. Yet all eyes turned to the champions now, with a great shout. The cultists attack! Put the fragment of the shaman marked with the symbol above next to the board. Set up a colored adept on each of the bladed platforms nearest the middle of the chamber.
Yeah, these ones here.
Yeah, so
3 or 4.
yeah, so we need. I'm going to go with the guys that look like they could be summoning and doing spells. One there, and where's the other guy that looks like him? There's a pink version of him. There he is. He's right, isn't it?
I don't know if it's
Doesn't say otherwise, does it? Set up the adept on each of the bladed platforms nearest to the middle of the chamber. So it is those 2, yeah. And the Caliga cult on each set of stairs. So then I need one of these
There's
guys.
4 sets of stairs.
No, there's only
four,
there's, no, it's
four
not.
square tiles. Like, there's another set there.
No, it's just it's on each set of stairs. So it'll just be
Oh,
as long as they're on the actual stairs.
I've
So
got one here.
that's what I've got. Right there. So I'm gonna put that back there.
It's got little teams.
Yeah, yeah, pink team, blue team. Then set up an occult for each hero anywhere outside the fighting pit. The adepts are bound to the pillars until their duel is complete, so they cannot move. If the last adversary in the board is slain, the rune mark player takes the fragment of Shamar and remains, ending the trial at the start of this book.
Okay.
Cool, this is quite easy then. So then we've got 6 more of these guys, so
I'm gonna have no problems at all.
it's going to be barely an inconvenience.
Yep.
I'm just going to
Super
dabble
easy.
all of them.
Barely an
Stone
inconvenience.
snap and rats.
It
will
actually
plug you in.
uses all of these guys because I don't have any
Rats.
more.
It's a cool feel to the board. 'Cause you kind of got the guys dueling and then all the spectators.
Yeah, that's it. That is all of it. I can't actually put any more on because we haven't got any.
Yeah, it's
We're missing a couple, I think.
Hippity
Right,
hoppity.
it's your turn, Blake.
But it's his turn.
Actually, no. What did I do then?
no. It's definitely not your turn.
Definitely your turn. It's my
It
turn.
is the Lord
Why have I not
Blake's turn.
got? Why have I not got the? Where's the token?
Oh,
No,
'cause-
it's the assassin's turn.
no, because
never-
Dad opened the door.
I opened the door. Did you not go?
No.
Okay.
It's too late now. Kind of like your turn's already kind of passed.
We just go. What we do is I'll take his turn as if he's the room up player, and then it'll go back to you, and then it'll become his turn, and then we'll start back
Yeah.
round again.
It's not
All right.
that deep.
That fixes it. So
Dad's not. Dad's luck is terrible.
what's Dad going to do here? I'm going to move in and punch this guy on the stairs.
Boom.
3, which misses. Surprise! And then try and punch him on the stairs again, and with a miss. I will take the 2 and just try again. Oh, I hit, and I hit with a 6, so that's good. That's D3 wounds. So it's going to be 1. That's 2, which is the same as it did before anyway. So, yay, I think. He's on 3. He's on 1 health, that guy.
Okay.
Right, now it's actually back to you.
Assassination's
Oh, hold on.
turn.
Oh, so not the whole route, it's just back to you as
yeah.
a player.
So it's not.
Yeah,
it's
so we got
turn,
5.
right?
Oh yeah, we're going to do it next turn. Sorry,
Yeah,
Blake, we're going to
right,
do it
so
on the next turn. That's what I meant. It's alright, don't worry. Keep
Basically,
those dice if you
it'll-
want.
It'll be your turn.
Yeah.
But
Right,
we're
the quest
going
door. I meant
down.
when the ruin mark moves. The ruin mark will move back to you.
Oh.
Right, that's what I meant. Okay.
I just keep these dice in.
Yeah, you can just keep those dice. It's fine. You technically did roll them, so. So the quest door is going to stick himself there, I think. So he can move 4. So he's going to roll that.
Oh, yeah, Dad, if you can.
1, 2, 3, 4. So he's not going. He's on the stairs there. What?
Oh wait, no. Trying to think, because you know this guy's got an ability which will allow him to move whenever he kills someone.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it. If you could use the 5 of the Night Quest door, then that will unlock the 6 for the Grey Seer.
Okay, cool. I will put my 3 into guarding stance. I shall put my 5 into Eye of the Fate, so we're all re-rolling 1s if we're attacked. And I use my 6 to use my Thunder Charge Strike on that guy. So this is a 3+. I can re-roll the 1 because I like rolling 1s. 3 damage, he's dead.
Good job. That is.
So that's a renowned. Do I get anything else because I did that? No, I'm then going to use the 5 to move and put myself here in the thick of it. So
Awesome.
that hopefully they all turn and attack me.
Okay, Grace's turn. This is alright.
Oh, I need to roll. Takes a wound. I ended my turn in the fighting pit.
Okay, so I'm going to use this 2, and I'm going to move into there. I will then, so my lowest dice goes up to a 3. I shall then take the 6 and cast Vermintide, which is a 3+, so it hits, but it's only going to do 1 damage to everyone.
So everyone, except for those 2 dudes there, so all the guys without shields are on 2 health. All the guys with
This
shields
guy dies as well.
on 3 health, and he dies.
Okay, so now,
So the white dice is shielded, the black dice is... Sorry, white dice is unshielded, black dice is shielded.
Okay, and then I also get to draw a card since I've just made a full rotation on there.
Mm-hmm.
Draws of death. Actually, do you draw 2?
Draw 2
right?
cards. Draw 2 cards,
Okay.
take one.
So, Draws of Death, Coordinate, 4+. Give the hero dice to another player that has not yet taken their turn. While they have the dice, their weapons hit values are 1 up against adversaries adjacent to your hero. Take back the dice after their turn, so they only cost 1 to use. Fast battle. If your action roll contains any doubles, your hero heals a wound. This makes room for another hero dice on your hero card. Roll it immediately. Can I take none? Is that an option? Because
Yeah, if that means you've got to lose a skill card, then don't take any.
yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna put them at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, so that
Throw
was
some
done.
bolts around.
I'm now going to use this to cast Concentrate and bring that up to a 5. I will then use this 4 to cast Warpstone Bolt against that guy there,
Mm-hmm.
which is a 3+. It hits and does D3 damage. So 3 damage.
So, yeah, so he's dead.
Cool. And then that will bring my last dice up 1, so that goes up to a 6. I'll then cast Vermintide again. And it misses. Can't re-roll
it.
Okay, yeah, that's
If it was a 1, you could have re-rolled it, but it was a 2. So.
Yeah, okay, that's the end of my turn.
Dwarfy.
Dwarf.
We massively outnumber these guys. This is the easiest final room we've ever had to do, I think. Because
Okay.
these 2 won't even attack whilst they're dueling. Until one of them's dead, they're counted as dueling.
Okay, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. Gonna move again, so 1, 2, 3 there.
Yep. So
3. Okay, cool. So I will then put a 2. I'll put my 5 into here. So I've got Battle Fury on. So as long as I slay someone, I can move and attack for free.
Nice.
And then I'll use my Firestorm.
You're on TV, Blake. Blake's on TV.
2+ to hit.
You're right.
It hits. I'm attacking this guy, by the way.
Okay.
So it hits, and it does D3 damage, so 3
he's
wounds.
super dead.
And then that allows me to move, and I can hit again. So it hits, and it does D3 damage, 1 damage. That's a
1
shame.
damage on this guy here, so he's now on 2 health.
That's a shame. If I could have killed him, I could have then moved on to the next one.
Everything else is on 2. Everything else is on 2 health as well. So, right,
Okay,
Blake,
cool.
it is over to
Saw.
yeah. Get in there, do some chompy chomp.
Chomp.
Well, it's been like a lot of stuff moving, I think.
I mean,
If you whiz up this side, you can probably. So how far can you move?
You can move 3 spaces.
So that's 6
1,
spaces there.
2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
So that's 2. Okay.
Okay.
That misses.
And this is
Come on.
unlucky. Right. Okay. Now over to Assassin guy. He's also got to do a lot of movement.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
cross that into
1,
yours.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a double movement, isn't it?
2 moves to get
The
to
double
there.
movement is really appears there.
Oh, hi.
Hi there.
You are going to die.
Surprise. Right, I'm guessing these are your
Yes.
knives. So
Yes, knife.
that is
2 damage.
2 damage on anyone particular.
Anyway.
doesn't matter. It kills.
Kill that guy.
And then another stab.
Oh, yeah, it does kill him. Yeah, it's a shielded guy. So yeah. Go on then.
Time to do another stab.
5.
It's
Alright, hold on. I forgot to do this. So the dwarf killed 2.
The reason why I killed these 2 is because technically these 2 won't act because the duel hasn't ended. They are still fighting each other.
Yeah. Did the Saurus kill anyone?
No.
No. Okay. And then the assassin got 2 kills.
Yeah. So that's the end of the player's turn. So we'll put the rune mark token back to the assassin. These 2
That was
won't
one
act
round.
because they're still shooting each other.
That was 1 round, and we just.
okay.
That's what happens when you've got 6 players. The game's probably broken with 6 players. Right, Destiny dice for Blake, please.
Yeah.
There's one
you
there.
are. Just
Okay.
don't roll. Don't roll 2.
Or roll so that we can get another ally.
Yeah.
Um.
That is double 2, and that's it.
Double 2s. Double 2 is Pug.
Alright, yeah, I'll put Pug in
Heroes
there.
cannot use treasure cards.
And
I
that
always
goes
forget to use
to-
mine anyway, so no worries.
Yeah.
That goes next to Snipe Questor.
Yeah, okay. So, assassin, off you go. Kill this guy. He's got 2 wounds.
So 5.
I mean, you could kill him, then run over to the other one and kill him.
Yeah.
You've probably got them.
Okay.
Probably got them.
Let's do a stabby stab.
I mean, he doesn't even need to run over and throw shurikens.
Okay, and
Is
2
that
damage.
2 damage to that guy, which kills him.
Okay.
Like throw some shurikens at
I'll
him.
throw some.
I would like to speed.
Oh,
I'm there now.
no, you're not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes,
Okay,
he
yes,
is.
you are.
Okay,
I thought that was
and
6.
hits.
2
2
damage.
damage. Stabbed. I just went boom, boom,
And that is it.
boom.
The
So
piece of thing
really
floats
it?
down and lands with the assassin.
I want to
I
see
think,
if we
I
can,
think I might
I wanna
actually
see if
switch to
we
the
can fit in.
assassin.
I want to see if we can fit any pieces. Can I?
Oh yeah, here you go. So we now have 4 pieces of the amulet.
We're halfway.
Halfway there.
Oh,
Whew!
look, we've started it. It has begun.
It has begun. You can feel the power pulsating through us.
Oh, look, it's majorly begun. That is.
Oh yeah, nice. Right. Ending a trial. Each player rolls a dice for each treasure card they have. On a 1, 2, or 3, they return it to the treasure deck. On a 4, 5, or 6, they keep it.
Okay, let's do it one
So,
by one. So
yeah, do it one at a
Each
time.
round.
So, I use my really unlucky dice. So, my unseen amulet, I'm returning to the treasure deck. Are we surprised? My Ariela's
Do you want
kiss,
to use
I'm keeping it. So, that goes back into the deck. And then for the Night Questor, the Death Ruin, keeping, Ring of Celerity, keeping, Casket of Azure, keep, returning.
Okay, Warpstone Bomb. Yes. Phoenix Heart. Yes. Do you want to use the risky? Do you want to use the risky dice, mate? Yeah, just majorly lucky. Do you have a command? No.
No, going back.
You are not worthy of the risky dice. Why did you roll again?
Yeah, that was
This
it.
one.
Okay.
Oh, so you just lost that as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gone as
okay.
well.
So I think I might be switching to the assassin.
Just hold up.
What, from the lizard guy?
I mean, he's my favourite character, but
Oh, wow,
he's
okay.
actually really, really good.
Okay. Any fragments of the amulet are kept by the players that took them. If the group has no fragments, blah, blah, blah. If the players do have any fragments of the amulet between them, its powers will help them retain their memories. If they have 1 fragment, each hero can keep 1 skill. If they have 2 or 3 fragments, each hero can keep up to 2 skills. If they have 4 and 7, they can keep 3. If they have all 8 fragments, they can keep 4. So we can keep up to 3 skills.
Okay, well, I don't need to change
I
I
that.
don't need to do anything.
Who
You've
needs,
got to lose a skill.
who needs to have better save rolls?
Yeah.
This chosen ability is too good.
There we go.
It
So-
buffs all my things with every vermin side.